Yo, 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 we are live. We are live. We appreciate you all tuning in. Let's make sure we share this around. Share this link around everywhere. Let's see. Make sure you guys are able to hear us and see us properly. Okay. I appreciate you all tuning in. Yeah, I can hear it. Let's make sure. Pardon that double echo right there. If you are watching and listening to playback, remember we go live every Monday night. Please let us know. Update us while you're watching live. You guys are our actual producers, the Cap crew. Let us know how we look, how we sound. Last week we had a glitch. Pardon that glitch during the live stream. First time it's happened, but if it happens again, please let us know. We need all viewers in attendance. Let me tweet this right now. Post it on Instagram. And in the meanwhile, this is Rhode Island artist right here. Shout out to Lily Rain. Floating.
I'm switching up locations, cause my life shit, it ain't basic, yeah. I know you think I'm playing, but save it, I'm gone. Summer with the top down, rolling, smoking, yeah. Floating, floating. Where you wanna go now? Somehow we end up wasted, faded.
Cherry gelato, Dior toppings, diesel on the body. Such a pretty headache that the indica subsided. Blowing smoke out, we breathing life into the party. Leaving in the AM for good and it's all bad. Shedding light on what we should fix is a dark path. Trying to find my way out the mix, but the sauce has me thinking to a nigga like strip steak, then the script change. It's time to switch lanes.
I'm switching up locations, cause my life shit, it ain't basic, yeah. I know you think I'm playing, but save it, I'm gone. Summer with the top down, rolling, smoking, yeah. Floating, floating. Where you wanna go now? Somehow we end up wasted, faded, yeah. Floating. I don't need no inhibition. I've been getting to the mission. Swerving round and round the city. Lately I've been vibing different. Alright, run me back.
Shout out to Lily Rain right there. That's that Rhode Island artist right there. Lily Rain, brand new song. Oh. Almost played another Lily Rain song. We are live right now on YouTube. I posted it everywhere. We're going to talk today about Donald Trump's crazy story. I did an emergency reaction over the weekend. You guys saw it online. But we're going to go a bit more in depth and talk about other updates and get the fellas' take on it and everything that happened, along with the actual story of the man behind the gun. He's been revealed. The shooter's been revealed. And a lot of other more news, Rhode Island topics to start off. But I am Sound, your weekly host. If you're new here, we appreciate you. This is Club Ambition. Welcome to the club. Another episode, Club Ambition Podcast, episode 145. This is the live stream here, live from Rhode Island. We got the co-host extraordinaire, Noel, in the building with the Kurt Cobain T-shirt on, looking very debonair.
Appreciate you.
Very handsome. And we got another co-host, producer extraordinaire right there in the building, Marlon Vargas. You know what I'm saying? Many call him Sexy Chocolate. Depends what hood you're from.
I got nothing chocolate in me, bro. Pause.
Hey,
yo.
You know what I'm saying? You know, you got may have some red velvet. You know, red velvet is chocolate, technically.
Wow.
I heard red velvet was just chocolate with the red dye.
Are you serious? You're making that shit up.
Look it up right now. You've all been bamboozled.
Red velvet. You know what velvet is, right?
You can't eat velvet.
Exactly.
That's clothes.
Yeah.
So is chocolate
So
cake just dyed red?
It's just.
Look,
Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, but it doesn't mean it's chocolate. It's just.
It's chocolate cocoa.
It's just the color.
No, it's chocolate.
Red velvet cake contains cocoa powder, but it's not considered a chocolate cake in the same way as other chocolate
No,
cakes.
you're saying red velvet is chocolate.
It's chocolate.
Red velvet.
Bro,
is-
it's just a cake colored in red velvet.
Listen. We'll find out by the end of this podcast. what
He
red
always
velvet
does
is.
this shit, bro. It gets me so tight, bro.
Ah, we've all been fooled and tricked and bamboozled online. Red velvet is chocolate, just dyed red. But yeah, if you're watching live, shout out to the live chat. Let us know if we sound good, if we look good, if you need any focusing. You know what I'm saying? If we got to call the makeup crew to come in real quick to, powder us up, let us know. I'm rocking that Kendrick Lamar PG Lang merch.
That shit is wavy.
We got some other pieces where I'm going to talk about them and show them in person during a live stream later on. Shout out to my homegirl, Brianna from Compton. She sent us this. We got a couple fans in Compton. We've had them for years. So shout out to the Compton community that watches us on YouTube, Club Ambition. But yeah, over the weekend, we'll stick with Rhode Island. We stopped by the Rhode Island beach, Roger Wheeler State Beach. Shout out to Roger Wheeler State Beach. How'd you guys got a little bit tanner. I was burning this morning right here. I thought I think I forgot to put sunscreen on this side right here.
Like you burn in one spot?
It was weird. And actually I have like arm acne, right? And it was like a bit bumpy this week. After the water, it's gone. Bro, today it's gone. We're not gonna talk about it, but I'm telling you,
No, it
that salt
no, it
water,
wouldn't have. No. Yo, if I had lost,
bro, it's gone.
You
Bro,
would have lost it. You would have lost
I would have lost it. My
All
shit would have
bumps
fell off.
are gone on my arm from the salt water.
Okay.
Bro,
You hear this?
and I jokingly, because my dad does it sometimes, he'll grab the seaweed and rubs it on his arm. So I grabbed it. I rubbed it on my arm. There's a lot of seaweed. I rubbed it on my arm. Bro, my arms feel like a baby's butt right now. It feels like Ocean's butt right now.
The seaweed he's rubbing is not the seaweed that was in that water.
Dead ass.
Bro, no, when we're rubbing in the ocean, he'll grab like some seaweed and just rub it on it. Sometimes he does his face. My dad's crazy, but
He's also Dominican. That's just what they do.
yeah, you guys don't feel like better after that. Well, you died. He went in.
Yeah. I'm just darker.
You didn't
My
go.
arms sting.
Sting.
Yeah, my arms are red.
Wow.
Damn,
yes, they
nigga.
are.
Nigga, you're brown too. What the
You guys
fuck?
show the camera that. Show the camera real quick a little bit.
Nah,
You know
you're
what I'm saying?
two-tone right now.
Look,
Two-tone.
I'm two-tone, bro.
Two-tone,
Hey,
like the Jordan
yo.
1s. Looking
But
like a Jordan 1.
My arms are red. Look at that cut, guys. Make fun of it. Go ahead. Go crazy.
Ooh.
Nah, this nigga's really two-tone
That's a
right
hard-working
now.
man, though.
Yeah.
That's a hard-working man.
Bro. This is what I can be.
Listen, he doesn't get that tan by staying in bed all day,
At all.
doing nothing.
You ever seen the vanilla and dark chocolate? Like the mix when it's half and half?
The Dubalin?
Yeah.
Dubalin.
You know what
You
Dubalin
guys
is?
just put me on. Dublin, Ireland.
Nigga,
Dubalin ice cream.
You don't know the Dubalin?
Napolitan.
Bro, the
nigga,
candy.
The candy, bro. Like you.
It's a piece of candy.
No, it's with the little stick
With the little stick. He's cultured.
The stick that you put in the chocolate.
inside the ice cream. Yeah,
Bro, it's
half
a
and
little
half.
candy that you scoop out with a little stick.
What the fuck does that have to do
You
with
know
his
what
arm?
Dubalin is, bro?
Nah, that's his arm. It's half and half.
So his arm's the stick?
No, nigga, it's two colors, bro. That's what the ice cream is. It's two flavors.
No, I never had it. You guys gotta put me on. The only ice cream I've ever eaten in my life is the John Cena ice cream. I got 2 of them right now in the car. Just melting.
Nigga, why?
That's my shit, bro. That's the only ice cream I eat.
Oh my god.
Where are you getting
Where you
John
getting John
Cena?
Cena
I got the
ice
plug, bro.
creams? Nah, nigga, where the fuck you getting
Them
John
shit's
Cena?
expired, bro.
Nah,
that
they're
ass.
still around, bro.
Them
You gotta
shits
know
is
the right
expired,
people.
bro.
Bro.
08, bro.
They
You
You
gotta
gotta know the
way,
right
bro.
people.
Nigga, that shit's gonna
way.
give you the runs, bro.
Resurfaced in 2010.
That's why you got acne in your arms, nigga. What do you put in your body? Yo.
Listen, you gotta know the right people. And
Yeah.
you can make it happen. You just gotta make a couple. I'll give you guys. I got you. After this, I'll make a couple calls. Get you hooked up. The
There's some
plug.
John Cena ice cream.
You know what I'm saying? I'll hook you guys up.
Tiana probably has them in her crib.
Dead ass.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Cardi B. Randomly getting a notification right now. She's going on another Twitter rant. Typical. Cardi, put your phone down and release the music. Or get in the booth. 'Cause I don't think she has new music. I think she's bluffing. But start off, let's do a couple Rhode Island news topics. Shout out to the Rhode Island viewers, our supporters, our home watching, tapping in. Shout out to Michael. He sent me this story too. My boy Mike. Mike got that. Was it public? Can we talk about that?
No.
That was that on CF only?
That's CF only.
Okay, my bad, man. I don't
That's
want to
CF
blow it up. I
only.
don't want to blow it up.
That's
You know what I'm
CF
saying?
only, bro.
Yeah,
CF
that's
only.
Have it sold out. Have it packed out. You know what I'm saying?
That should be bad, nigga.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, shout out to, you know what I'm saying? Like, all I'm going to say is
CF only.
Sip and sizzle. That's all I'm going to say. I think I mispronounced it. But shout out to Mike. Stop and Shop has reported that around the East Coast, they are closing down 32 underperforming stores. They're closing down 32 stores for underperforming, including here in Rhode Island. Right. The following locations are expected to close on or before November 2nd. 3 Stop and Shop stores in Rhode Island. The one in Johnson, the 11 Commerce Way, the one on Atwood Avenue, 1410 Atwood Avenue, with including the Stop and Shop gas station there, and
You know where that one is, right?
yeah. And the East Side Marketplace on the East Side, I guess, is owned by Stop and Shop. That one's on 176 Pittman Street.
Damn, them East Side people ain't keeping that alive.
Yeah, so 3 locations in Rhode Island.
That's 'cause it's
And-
for poor people. They don't go to such.
Nigga, they go to Trader Joe's.
They go
About-
to Trader Joe's.
and Whole Foods.
Come on.
About 8 locations in Massachusetts. Yeah, this is crazy. And this also includes no connection, but just to highlight, we've reported the story of there was a body found behind the Johnson.
The one on Manton.
The one off Manton. The one off of Manton. What, does it include that though? No, technically no. No, because is it 11 Commerce Way?
No, the 11 Commerce Way is
No.
yes.
'Cause
That's
that's
Commerce Way.
1410 Atwood.
No, that one is the one that's in Cranston.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
Yes. Where Dairy Queen is at.
I think he's right.
I didn't even know we had that many goddamn Stop and Shops.
No,
bro.
we have a lot, bro. A lot.
I'm surprised the one.
Yeah, you
I'm
are right.
I'm surprised the one
Mom's
near
right.
near Savers ain't closing down on Branch.
I think for every Trader Joe's, there's like 5, 7 Stop and Shops in the state of Rhode Island.
But then again, that's the only like food place in that area. The one in Branch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
Because there's
Besides-
one in Branch.
besides
it might
Walmart's
just
still,
be
like,
in case of misreporting it might just be 2 locations in Rhode Island. 2 locations in Rhode Island because it's reporting it. I don't know why it's popping up as the same address when it's not the same address. The Commerce Way and the Atwood one. They highlighted the Stop and Shop. It might just be
It's Atwood.
No, yeah, it's on the corner.
That's Atwood.
Yeah.
That's Atwood.
yeah.
But that area is called Commerce Way
Yeah, loco, tú nunca
for some
visto
reason.
that,
Just the plaza.
that joint where it's at. It's like an intersection.
Mm-hmm.
I'm drawing blank. But my thing is like, why they're so close to each other?
No, yeah, that's the
not.
issue.
It's very- it's pretty busy.
You gotta go pretty down the street.
It's pretty busy though
No,
too.
he's absolutely right. When it comes to like grocery stores, them Stop and Shops are mad close to each other. Cause think about it. Where's
I mean,
the
they're definitely like all within like 10 minutes away.
Yeah.
nearest Market Basket from the one in Johnston? Where is it?
Warwick.
Thank you.
I think obviously it's a sign of also inflation. They say that these stores are underperforming. People can't afford the groceries, and they also
Stop and
can't
Shop be
afford.
waxing, bro.
They can't afford to put the prices lower. But in my opinion, shut down all Stop and Shops. Stop and Shops. The only thing that I get from Stop and Shop is the water. They got
Flowers.
some water deals and the
I
sodas.
only go
The
get
flowers and
flowers.
the cake.
The
I stopped going-
flowers. I
They
always
be
get flowers.
waxing, bro.
I stopped
Birthday
going to
Mother's
cakes
Day,
after
I went to
Bragg's.
Mother's Day to get flowers, bro.
It's
They
waxing?
wanted like $30 for a fucking balloon,
No
bro.
wonder why niggas be asking
A
me.
It's the only
balloon.
place you can go.
Bro, I paid like $25
time.
for my mom's flowers, bro, and it was like some mediocre shit.
Nah,
Yeah.
the Whole Food ones are beautiful.
But Stop and Shop, if you do grocery shopping at Stop
Whole
and Shop,
Foods is mad far.
is almost like twice the price of Walmart. I swear to God, like the inflation is crazy. Stop and Shop prices
agree.
be insane. Like for regular food, meat, etc. Hell no.
Bro, but that's my childhood. That's crazy.
Yeah,
Stop and
so-
Shop? I was never able to afford it.
Stop and Shop. Stop and Shop is
Used to
damn
be
near.
cheap.
I used to go to Price Right.
Yeah, that's
almost luxury.
You can go to both, bro.
Stop and Shop is almost luxury.
Stop
It's
it.
expensive. For me, it's expensive, bro.
It's a luxury store.
Bro, I
it's
go.
not.
I
It's
go
like
to,
the Neiman Marcus
I go.
of grocery stores.
I go to Aldi. I go to Aldi and Walmart. That's where I get my shit.
Bro, y'all gotta stop.
I'm poor, bro.
Bro, back in the day, Walmart was more expensive than Stop and Shop. We gotta stop.
Back in the
When was
day,
that?
accurate days.
High school.
I was a cold dude.
High school?
Now I'm getting back to my ways.
Only reason I used to go to Stop and Shop in high school is because they would gift me gift cards. I'm not gonna say why, but
Damn, Alofoque live right now. Everyone's going live. Alofoque, Akademiks live. God bless. It's the night to go live. Monday night. hopefully something. You never know. Something might happen these type of nights.
The 3 for 10, 24 water packs at Stop and Shop come in clutch. Guess what, bro? They're 3 for 9 at Market Basket.
Nigga,
Maybe
gonna-
$9.99.
You gonna drive down a
No,
market?
9. I was at Market Basket today.
$8.99.
Huh?
$8.99.
$9.
Yeah, I can't lie. My mom been on the
No,
market
I'm lying.
basket
It's 3
wave
for 12.
before a lot of niggas, bro. Because she used to go to the one all the way in Attleboro when I was my sophomore year of college. I used to come home and I'm like, why? What is market basket?
You look like the guy that used to go to Sam's.
Sam's Club?
Mm-hmm.
Nah, yeah, my mom has Sam's Club
See
card.
what I'm saying?
Bro, Sam's Club
Kid
was
got
cheap.
money, bro.
No, it's not. You gotta stop.
Nigga, you needed
Back
a
in the day-
membership for that shit.
Yeah, nigga, you get the free membership for a year.
Free
bless.
from where?
Nigga, you get the coupon through the mail.
I never got that shit.
Nah, my mom finessed that shit every year.
Never got that shit.
Bro, Sam's back in the day, yo, you could buy bulk, like 3 cereals
It
for
was like
like
BJ's.
$15.
They
No,
might
it was
be
better than BJ's.
It might be the same company.
It was better than BJ's.
You never know.
Because BJ's
I
is
don't know,
waxing
'cause
now.
that motherfucker
BJ's
shut
be,
down.
BJ's be waxing now. Oh,
Speaking of shutting down, the Rhode Island Attorney General is seeking to shut down the Providence scrap metal yard, where there was another fire last week. Remember this scrap metal yard was caught on fire top of the year this year. We reported on it, and there were people saying that it's near the inner city neighborhoods, the location near obviously the train tracks, near the water.
It's across Riverside.
Across Riverside is a very, very crucial location that
there's a school over there.
A lot of important businesses on that
a lot of
road.
important businesses. All this. That's why there was reportedly the strippers. A lot of strippers were walking into
man.
work like
y'all getting the
lightheaded.
strippers sick, bro.
Yeah.
Come
they were
on.
lightheaded.
The
Oh,
meeting
those-
street
those are-
school is right there.
The Meeting Street School.
Those are public workers, bro. Y'all some assholes.
one of the most important areas in the state of Rhode Island, especially in Providence, Rhode Island, in the city. It's a very crucial area. There was another fire again, and no one knows what's going on. They want to shut this place down, but they had a hearing, right? They had a hearing, emergency hearing, Wednesday after dozens of firefighters reported to the location. At the hearing, Recycled Metals, the actual company's attorneys agreed to close the company until until a full hearing is held at 11 a.m. on Friday, blah, blah, blah. So that happened last week. There hasn't been any more updates since that. But they want to permanently shut down this place. A lot of people in the community I saw were up and out. There was people in the community trying to kind of damn near protest. Supposedly they want to do like a protest soon to try to get more attention on this because of the fact that it needs more attention. I'm surprised it hasn't gotten more coverage. The first time we reported on it, people were like, what? We didn't know this was happening. This happened because it happened years ago. There was a reported situation. They've been trying to shut this location down. But it seems to be as if whoever owns this, either is important. There's a lot of money behind it because there's a weird, like shadowy sense of miscommunication.
My thing is like how
No transparency
how
with the
scrap
company.
metal catching on fire.
Scrap metal catching on fire again. And last time there was reports of it possibly being someone that snuck in and just lit
I
something on
remember that.
fire.
They lit something on fire.
But at that point, they
Why
gotta
would you
be
wanna
like,
do that?
yeah, like what is going on? Like, how are people? Are people still sneaking in?
They're trying to shut down all the strip clubs.
Yeah, I think last time it was like in the middle of the night. This one was like in the middle of the day. So yeah, if you're the owner of the company, you want to come in, you want to speak to the people, let us know what's going on. You're more than welcome to. But as of right now, this shit is crazy. It's too suspicious. It's too many occurrences in 1 year already. This is a dangerous pollutant to the actual environment of Rhode Island, and the people deserve better.
That
You
whole
know.
shipping yard needs to go.
Yeah,
Bro.
the whole thing needs to just be
Bro.
terminated.
Because not just that metal thing, it's the transfer station they have there too. There's a lot of stuff there that just needs to go. But it's like you said, they be giving mad money to these candidates. They be, you check
Someone's
campaign
pockets
finance.
are getting laced.
Yo, go check campaign finance on who's giving your city councilman money for that port. God bless.
For the first time, there's some good news. Some good news for Rhode Island. They're saying that apparently for the first time in 4 years, Rhode Island has seen an actual decrease in the deadly overdoses. Supposedly, they're saying they reported. The year-end fatal drug overdoses data has been released by the Rhode Island Department of Health that showed that there was a 7.3 decline in overdose deaths since last year, 2023. According to the data, 404 people in Rhode Island lost their lives to accidental overdose last year, compared to 436 in 2022. Health officials said opioids like fent continue to drive up the numbers up. That's the lead cause behind it. They're saying that it's because of the fentanyl. The data shows that 85% of last year's overdoses included any opioid, while 78% involved fentanyl specifically. The cities that had the highest rate of fatal overdoses in 2023 included Woonsocket, number 1. Woonsocket had about 68 overdoses, overdose
why does
deaths.
he look surprised?
I was about to say, bro, that's like mad known.
No, but listen, 68, the average, because I thought it was a total, but I guess it's like an average number they're doing. So they said Woonsocket had an average of about 68 overdose deaths per 100,000 people. So every 100,000 people, 68 overdose deaths. Providence came in second with 53 per 100,000 people.
What do you think they be doing now in one socket, bro?
Yeah, bro, there ain't nothing else to do out there but to get fucked.
And Pawtucket came in third with 46 per 100,000 people. I'm sorry, why are they doing it per 100,000 people? Just to make the stats look better, I guess.
It's like a per capita type of thing.
Per capita.
Yeah, it's
It's just
those
easier
are the,
math.
those are the standard measures they use, so it's like easier to compare to other states.
So that's what, like 6 point something percent.
Yeah, it's easier
out
to
of
create into
100,
percentages. Yeah, and to like measure compared to other cities.
Quick maths.
Quick
The
maths.
Overdose Prevention and Intervention Task Force of Rhode Island said that they, the Task Force of Rhode Island said that they distributed 50,000 kits last year. The nalozone, how do you pronounce that? Naloxone.
Nasal spray?
It is the nasal. It's the nasal spray, right?
Naloxone. Those are the kits for like
The nasal spray, no?
what's it called when people overdose and they give the narcoleptic? Is it narcoleptic?
It's narco. That's what
Narco?
narco something.
Narcos from Mexico.
I'm making words up at this point because narcoleptic is when someone doesn't fucking sleep.
It's
It's the shit that they like shoot into them. It's like they stab them with it, right? Shit looks like a fucking
Say-
right now. Naloxone nasal spray. But there's a term for it.
As in cone. Back building. Naloxone.
Narcan.
Naloxone.
It's
No,
Narcan.
as in
That's what it's
banana.
called. It's
Narcan, thank you. Yes, Narcan. So 50,000 Narcan kits were distributed last year, according to the task force. Listen, condolences to all the families that have lost
My
loved ones
job
to
had
drug
Narcan.
overdoses. Say it again.
My old job had a bunch of fucking Narcan for some reason.
Really?
I don't know why. Now that I think about it.
Just in the back?
Yeah. Like with the med
accessible?
kit. Yeah.
Yeah, that'll make you suspicious of
No, like,
what type of shit.
I don't know why. Like,
Man, God bless.
we did have one guy overdose near us one time.
Over the weekend, we went
Most coworkers are
to
playing with their nose now.
over the weekend we went to the beaches, right? We went to the beach over the weekend in Rhode Island, and a lot of people have been kind of scared of the beach, including myself, because of the reports nationally of sharks,
That's an
right?
ass, bro.
It's in Massachusetts. There was reports of sharks in the water, not at the beach, but in the water far off. And there's been shark attacks in America this summer already. Sharks seem to be closer to the shore than typically. But in Rhode Island, there hasn't been any sharks reported, but there has been random things occurring, such as a dead dolphin appeared. They found a dead dolphin
Because of them sharks.
at Third Beach in Middletown. A dead dolphin. And this was after a week later, because last week there was a reported whale that died in Little Compton, Rhode Island. The Little
Oh,
Compton
shit. I was
Beach.
there today.
At Briggs Beach in Little Compton last week, Wednesday morning, a mink whale. It was a 17-foot-long female whale, and it was they had signs of a previous entanglement. It was like as if it was hurt with open wounds. It had scarring, as if it got caught in something previously before. But it was a dead whale that washed up there, and then also. Yeah, last month there was a dead whale that washed up on Block Island. So there's been a lot of dead animals popping up. But as of right now, you're good to go at these Rhode Island beaches. I felt safe. You guys felt safe. The lifeguards were there, kind of like surfacing. I'd never seen lifeguards in the deeper end of the water just surfing by, seem more active than ever before. So I'd go back. I don't know about you guys. If you guys felt safe,
Don't the motherfuckers get paid like $22, $23 an hour? They better be doing that shit.
Yo, if a shark pulls up, check
Punch
on the
him in
shark.
face.
Check
what do
on
you
the
guys
shark.
do if a shark?
Check on the shark.
If a shark comes up and like doesn't attack you but is nearby you, what's your first reaction?
I'm
What are you gonna
shitting
do?
myself, bro.
You okay? So it's not attacking me.
It's not attacking you.
You're supposed to stay still. You are. Sudden movement scares it and it turns it
That's
into
what they
defense.
say. That's
And
what
if
they say
it
about
were-
bears.
and if
Or are
it
you gonna
were-
stay
If it
still?
were
Or
to
attack
come
me,
towards you,
You're supposed to
you
jump
gotta
on top
you
of
gotta
it and
grab
close its mouth.
you gotta grab its nose and steer it away from you.
Oh, for real?
A shark?
It's not like the crocodiles where you get on top and close the mouth.
You are crazy.
Oh, bro, you're not gonna
do
be
that,
strong
Marlon? You gotta
enough.
do that, Marlon?
Huh?
You gotta steer the
That's
shark.
what they say.
What?
In a calm manner, yeah. No, me, bro, I'm a shit myself. I'm one bite away from dying. Yeah, maybe a couple bites. You know what I'm saying?
My thing is these animals aren't like fully conscious like we are. They're acting on instincts. So like if you just play into their instincts, you're most likely gonna live.
They filmed Jaws in the Martha Vineyard area.
Dun, dun,
I
Really?
believe it. Nah,
Really?
That's nice. We can say that now. Thank you, Angela.
Really? I might as well go to Martha's Vineyard and to.
So they can eat your feet.
Yeah. Listen, I'm good off of that. Rhode Island has been voted as one of the best states to visit for beaches. So I'm gonna try to do. I want to do like beach reviews. Like I'm gonna write things down because I remember them because I confuse them
What are you
all.
gonna rate it off? What other categories?
Roger, well, I would have to rate like the water to seaweed ratio, the clearness of the water,
Okay.
the waves,
Okay.
The
Um,
food.
the food
Nearby.
availability
Okay.
for those who care about it.
The cleanliness of
The
the beach.
lifeguard
The
positions,
lifeguard.
like if do they have them? Are they there?
Parking.
Parking,
Yep.
Traffic
Cost-
to get to it.
cost of parking.
Cost.
I think cost is consistent across the state.
Nah.
No, not really.
not?
No, because we've
Nah.
paid. This has been
I
a
paid.
crazy
I paid
range.
like $15 to go into.
Yeah,
Oh, you're right,
Scarborough.
because it's the city that decides. It's the town that it's in.
Yeah,
Okay.
traffic. Wow, it's whatever.
Traffic is that'd
Because
be
you
a
can
good one,
include,
too.
but it's gonna be everyone. Unless it's like crazy, like if there's like one that has no traffic. Oh, you can add it to it.
Wheeler
But,
Beach don't we have in traffic like that?
Which one?
Wheeler Beach.
but we were in traffic
We were in traffic.
No, sorry.
and leaving
I
and
meant-
going.
Not Wheeler. Mishawaka, whatever.
Miss
you call it.
Quamaka?
Miss Quamaka.
Nah, Miss Quamaka was crazy because my landlords were gonna go,
It was
and they turned back, and they ended up going to Scarborough.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, that shit was bad.
I'd never be packed when
They
I
said
go.
that at one point, bro, they were in one spot for 2 hours.
Oh, hell no.
For 2 hours, bro. She said she didn't even move like half a mile.
Oh, no.
Listen, be safe out there because I know a lot of people gonna go to the beaches. There's a heat wave right now. It's southern New England from today until Wednesday of 95 to 102 degrees.
Tomorrow's gonna be hot.
All of the region. Today supposedly was hot in the morning outside. I wasn't outside in the morning, so
I was.
was
It was
hot,
hot.
bro. It was hot.
it was
bro.
hot.
It was hot.
I was out there, bro.
Damn.
7:30 to 5.
I had an interview this morning. I got up. I was like,
Hot,
bro, it's
bro.
hot.
Hot.
My AC felt like it wasn't even on.
My shirt was stuck to me, bro. Hot.
Last
And
round
tomorrow's gonna
topic.
be hotter.
Last round topic right here to get to the news. Talk about Trump, Kendrick, and everything. Drake's new post. I think it's him reacting to Trump. We're gonna talk about it here. We reported last year the submersible. Remember the submersible? After again, we have Rhode Island getting involved in another submersible bottom of the sea journey. This time around to the wreckage site of the Titanic. Right. After 1 year, where there was a submersible, it was Ocean Gate submersible that killed 5 people on board. Remember that shit? It was controlled with a PlayStation controller. The whole weird ass story. These rich people going down, risking their lives for God bless their own, their own reasons. There's now an expedition to the Titanic site at the bottom. The people are trying to visit the Titanic again at the bottom of the Atlantic, and it also involves Rhode Island because the ship has stopped by Rhode Island. The people that are on a ship planning to pack everything up, they made a salvage stop at Rhode Island. The report reads as this: 14 years later, for the first time, RMS Titanic Incorporated, this is the company specifically that owns the salvage rights to the Titanic, they're going to visit this wreckage site again. It's called the Dino Choquest. Dino Choquest.
Dino chode.
Dino Chode. Departed from the Providence port on Friday. Its destination is the Titanic wreckage site, North Atlantic Ocean, about 350 miles off the coast of the Newfoundland. Once at the site, they're going to spend 20 days at the site. The ship came from Louisiana and stopped by the ocean state of Rhode Island to stock up on supplies, and they're on their way to visit the Titanic. Two remote vehicles with cameras and other technology will go under the water to explore and scan the wreckage site. The submersibles will be controlled by the crew above and scan the sunken ship end to end. They want to see the difference and the deterioration that's happened since their 2010 visit 14 years later. The U.S. government was in legal fight with this company about the trip, and they almost they weren't able to go. The government did not want to let them go. They had a legal battle, but the battle has now ended. Last year, the company's director of the underwater research, Paul Henry, died during. Wow, what the hell? So the company's director of underwater research was the one that was also inside of the Ocean Gate.
Yeah, I remember that when it happened.
So the group of 5 was heading to explore Titanic at the time, blah, blah. Once the new trip is complete, the ship is going to return back to Rhode Island to unload the equipment.
Because remember we were like talking about it that there was like briefly a job posting for Ocean Gate, remember?
Oh, it was that guy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck is wrong with people in this damn Titanic?
Hey, man.
Like
It's
what?
an obsession.
But like, damn. Especially people keep dying. It's almost like the Atlantic. Oh, is it? No. Antarctica. When people go to Antarctica to visit the coldest part,
Yeah.
the most
coldest part of the
northern
North Pole.
part.
Yeah.
They want to go to the North Pole. They think they're fucking Santa Claus. They pass by dead bodies and keep going. Like
You're talking about Mount Everest.
Mount Everest, both of them shits. The cold shit, cold, high level shit. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, when you're rich, you get bored.
Oh, yeah, that's
Now,
true.
don't get me wrong. I saw the Mount Everest, I believe, documentary. It was extremely fascinating. Why is it fascinating, though? Because I'm never going to do that shit. So for someone to go and do it and document it is like, okay, God bless you. I'm never putting my life at
That's
risk.
the thing. They know that people like us aren't going to do it, but we want to see it. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, so let me ask you a
So
question.
they're going to take the risk for
What
us.
the fuck is wrong with
They're
these
good people, bro.
If you were really like rich, what is the stupidest shit you would do? Like dangerous, stupid shit. Because that's really what it is. They're just rich doing this dangerous, stupid shit. Like me personally, there's this fly shit in like Saudi Arabia where you're like flying. They like throw you out of a plane, you're like flying.
Oh, the wingsuit?
Yeah. I'll do that shit.
I'm not doing nothing like that, bro. The most crazy, outrageous thing, maybe buy like an
If you're rich, nigga,
exotic car,
you buying a tiger.
pay someone to perform at like a birthday or some shit. Like pay, I don't know.
Crazy as shit, bro. That's
Crazy
just
as
not
shit.
Crazy, bro.
Come on, bro. You
Oh,
know
why would I put my life at risk? If I'm already rich, there's no point.
You're
I'm
bored.
not doing that shit now.
You're bored.
You can't be that bored. Hell no.
Nah. You're a billionaire, bro. You get bored.
I'm building a fucking racetrack and I'm going stupid. That's what I'm
doing
going to
no
do.
shit like that, bro. I will never visit. And now we got Rhode Island attached to this shit, this damn story. God forbid, and more people die. Like, why? I guess the ocean state has to get involved in some bullshit now with this shit. I love the Titanic movie. I love the story. You know, the unfortunate story, because it's so like, oh my God, like what the fuck? This ship and these people died, and this ship is still there underneath the sea.
You know the story about
But
that?
I don't want to visit it.
About that one person that was on the Titanic and on the sister ship or whatever that they all sank and they survived every single one.
Wasn't
You
it
know
like
that
a woman?
story?
Nigga, that was a
It's
time
I think it's a
traveler.
woman. Yeah.
It was a time travel. It was someone from Dark Matter. You guys gotta watch a show called Dark Matter on Apple.
But someone in the comment section said they got to stop these expeditions. I agree. That
They
shit
need to.
got-
The government needs to go back again.
stop giving these niggas funding.
Yeah. Like what the fuck is
They're
going
just
on?
they're just bored. There's nothing down there to learn. Like what else is there to learn?
Yeah, that's what I'm confused.
And those bodies haven't been recuperated from last time. They haven't found another 5 bodies that died last year.
Bro, them shits got crushed under the
Bro,
pressure
those
of
got
the ocean.
obliterated.
Yeah, bro, them shits got turned
They're
into
one with
atoms.
the water.
They're one with the water.
Imagine, God forbid. Well, you never know. It could be not even God forbid. You never know. God might work in that way. Imagine
They're
they
still alive.
survived and whatever exploded was something nearby them, and they thought it was that.
There's
and then
nothing
randomly
nearby.
now they're found. They had supposedly enough supplies to survive.
Living inside the Titanic.
And they're not living inside the Titanic, bro. They don't have enough oxygen for that. They're probably in some remote.
Bro, they're
island.
done, bro. They're one with the water, bro.
Bro,
They were pudding by the time.
There needs to be a way for them to build like a crazy long ass Wi-Fi camera or some Wi-Fi signal or wireless camera or like a long cabled camera to just have the camera visit. Why you guys send bodies down there?
I think there is a robot that's been down there.
Just send robots. Stop risking your life.
The thing is,
There's AI.
It turns them on, bro. They like it.
I think it gets.
Someone said it's morbid curiosity.
Morbid curiosity. I agree. That's what it is. That's definitely what it is. But let's get to it. Speaking of morbid curiosity, it's the craziest story this year possibly that's happened so far, especially in America. Former President Donald Trump was attempted to be assassinated. July 13th, 6:15 p.m.
Dun, 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 dun.
At a rally in why am I drawing blank on a location now? Where was the rally location? Pennsylvania. Yes, Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania.
And we've all seen the video, the footage, right? The footage has gone viral. Multiple footage keeps getting revealed. Now, everyone is talking about every single aspect of this, right? Now we have the official killer being revealed and confirmed as a 20-year-old that goes by the name Thomas Matthew Crooks. Thomas Matthew Crooks. They said in 48 hours, 2 days before he actually killed the president, this man made a series of stops in and around his suburban Pittsburgh hometown. On Friday, he went shopping at a shooting range where he was a member of and practiced firing. The next morning, Crooks went to Home Depot where he bought a 5-foot ladder and a gun store where he purchased 50 rounds of ammunition. Then Crooks drove his Hyundai Sonata about 1 hour north, joining thousands of people around the region where the rally was in Butler, Pennsylvania. He parked his car outside the rally with an improvised explosive device hidden in the trunk that was wired to a transmitter he carried. Then investigators believe he used his newly bought ladder to scale a nearby building and open fire to the president. And as investigators continue to research for a motive behind the attempted assassination, they are scrutinizing Crooks' attempted moves before the attack and trying to piece together a timeline of his actions to understand why he did this. You know, they're saying that he was reportedly, because people are trying to make it, you know, as everything, especially when it comes to a former president being involved, politicize it and trying to see if he was a Trump supporter. Supposedly neighbors are saying that he was a Trump supporter. His neighbors remember seeing Trump signs outside of his home, and he was a registered Republican as well. Let me actually play the clip, the news clip right here that we have of neighbors talking to the news. Do you want me? Want it like that? Right here. I gotta hook up the Bluetooth, correct? Yeah. Thomas Crooks. Talk about being a crook. This is the biggest criminal this year. Let's see.
Investigators dressed in plain clothes as well as FBI agents approach this house. That's where the family of Thomas Crooks lives, which is right here on Milford Drive. Then we started to see those agents going door to door, canvassing the neighborhood and speaking with people who live here. They're trying answers to the many questions that his motive.
Oh, here we go. The Bluetooth acting.
Is a registered Republican. Crooks's motive is still unclear. Show he is a registered Republican, and they've actually signs Trump signs outside of the course of a few years.
You get the gist though. And this is the photo of the man right here. This is the home. Thomas Crooks. Unfortunately, by looking at it, I'm not surprised of the way he looks. I'm being honest with you because this has been the look of a school shooter. Like, we've had multiple school shooters. Unfortunately, they have you know, a lot of them have been occurring here in America too consistently, too many. One is too many. And the running joke has always been when you see a white kid who's skinny and has glasses on and a stereotypical nerd type of aesthetic, they joke around all the time. You look like a school shooter.
Yeah.
We know this. We say this in our, you know what I'm saying? People, this is an inside joke.
Yeah, it's to the point where they don't call schools no more. They call them shooting ranges.
Yeah, so this man gives that type of look, unfortunately. And look at him being the man behind the shooting, right? Demolition Ranch merch was on his body. The Demolition Ranch YouTuber owner came out today and said that he was sad, disappointed of this. He's like, I wish I could vet the people that buy my stuff, but I can't. And he was very, like, unpleased by this. Like, obviously, it must feel weird. It's like, this guy's wearing my merch. What's going on? And he killed Trump. Or, not, God bless. He didn't kill Trump. He tried to kill Trump. That was his plan. What the hell,
Yeah,
right?
steak drift.
And then...
Nigga fucking up his brand.
And do I have, because the thing is, I gotta be careful with the clips we play on here because we are live, so I want to make sure not to play no crazy footage or anything. This is let's play this. We could definitely play this. This was an eyewitness interview that went viral. This man was speaking to BBC, and this was the man that allegedly saw the shooter.
Is that Guy Fieri?
Farming greenhouse here. We had a party, and we all decided, hey, you know, when we hear Trump up there, we're gonna walk up through the field, stand by the trees up there under the shade, and watch and listen to the rally. Right? We couldn't see him, but we could hear him. So we walked up, and probably 5 to 7 minutes of Trump speaking. I'm estimating here. I have no idea, you know, but we noticed a guy crawling. Bear crawling up the roof of the building beside us, 50 feet away from us. So we're standing there, and we're pointing at the guy crawling up the roof.
And he had a gun, right?
He had a rifle. We could clearly see him with a rifle. Absolutely. We're pointing at him. The police are down there running around on the ground. We're like, hey man, there's a guy on the roof with a rifle. And the police were like, huh, what? Like they didn't know what was going on. We're like, hey, right here on the roof, we can see him from right here. We see him. He's crawling. And next thing you know, I'm thinking to myself, why is Trump still speaking? Why have they not pulled him off the stage? I'm standing there pointing at him for, 2 or 3 minutes. Secret Service is looking at us from the top of the barn. I'm pointing at that roof, just standing there like this. And next thing you know, 5 shots rang out.
So you're certain that the shots came from that guy on the roof?
100%. 100%.
And he was up there for a couple of minutes.
He was up there.
You saw him up there for a couple of minutes.
Absolutely. At least 3 to 4 minutes.
And you were telling the police and the Secret Service?
We were telling the police. We were pointing at them for the Secret Service, who were looking at us from the top of the barn. They were looking at us the whole time when we were standing by that tree.
Could they see
binoculars.
Could they see him?
Probably not, because the roof, the way the slope went, he was behind where they could see. But why is there not Secret Service on all of these roofs here? I mean, this is not a big place.
Did you see, obviously...
And that's what a lot of people are questioning, suggesting. This is one of the most historical moments in life. And when that happens, especially in this country, we have the conspiracies that come, right? But this one's more unique, I feel like, because there's conspiracies from both sides.
Speaking of conspiracies, someone just donated 8. They said, you let me know if this is a conspiracy. The dude was in a BlackRock commercial. They're deleting the footage of it. If you know, you know.
I did see that. We can pull up. There's a lot of footage of this kid that's gone viral.
BlackRock owns the world.
They found Thomas Crooks in a BlackRock commercial. He was like a random actor. Might not mean nothing though. Thomas, am I spelling his name right? Thomas Crooks. This is the commercial right here.
My name is Brian DeLallo. I teach AP and Honors Economics in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Financial well-being to me is knowing that I can be free to do the things that I love to do.
That's him right there during the commercial. I think he just went to school there, though.
Yeah,
he literally just went to school.
He literally just went to school there. He was a part of the community. And he had neighbors. They knew of him, right? you know. But then we do have people saying there's more updates. Can I show this footage? Let me see. I think I can. Yeah, this is not graphic. This is the footage of the shooter, the guy that killed the shooter, right? Oh, I can't show that. Let's not show no dead bodies on here. God bless. And we have, as the shots ring off, this is the building that the man was on top of, right? So you see police personnel vehicles around here, right? Around the building. And this has been something that has been making people more concerned because they're like, oh, the conspiracies on both sides. We have Donald Trump's son today, Donald Trump Jr.
I also saw something saying that Secret Service agent has been fired. I don't know if that's true or not.
Let's see. There was a video of him talking about, he had like a kind of a conspiracy towards this. Did they delete the video? I don't know if you guys noticed, but a lot of this coverage on this stuff has been kind of getting...
Conspiracy theory?
Yeah, like the conspiracy theory coverage kind of gets deleted. It gets hidden. I don't know what the hell. I mean, you can assume what's going on, but...
on TikTok, but I didn't.
Elon's doing something that I've noticed.
It's been kind of getting harder to find.
Because they were trying to spread this narrative that the reason they shot Trump is because they're Jewish. You didn't see that?
Who's Jewish?
The shooter's Jewish. And so is the Secret Service agent.
Really?
Yeah. And a lot of like those, a lot of people on the right from that group, the demographic that feels that way about Jews, they started spreading that narrative hard. But the moment it started, it disappeared. And I'm like, Elon, are you finally filtering information?
Silly goose.
You silly goose. You're finally doing it. I think he's seeing it, and we're just not purview to it because he will never tell anybody. But he's noticing, like, niggas are getting crazy on the internet, bro. Bro, these last few days, I've seen wow shit.
Really?
Bro, just the VP candidate that got picked, they're like...
Thank you for the donation, Brandon.
The VP candidate, the VP candidate is married to an Indian woman. And they said, I'm supposed to believe this man is going to take a hard stance on immigration.
There was a video today. It's not popping up. You could assume why. I don't know.
I'm not.
But there was a...
Give me a second.
Oh, is this acting up? Something's acting up?
It's not acting up, I just...
Oh, and his thing moved? Let's get you right. Handsome man.
Hello. Thank you.
But when it comes to the situation, right? The idea of it being staged in general. Oh.
I'm on stage getting shot, bro.
When it comes to Donald Trump, did he, quote unquote, fake the shooting? I don't think he did at all by any means. But then we have now his own son today alluding to, he was like, I don't want to get into it, which kind of teases maybe that's how Trump feels. But on their end, they seem to be suspicious of the shooter, like even accessing the building. Like they seem like as if it was too easy for him to do it, right? So it seems like they're playing into, and Trump might. We haven't yet to see him speak on it officially in an interview yet. I'm hearing it's coming tomorrow or this week at the RNC. But they're playing into maybe the idea of it being staged as far as the government or the police helping the shooter, like, have access to the building.
He bought a ladder.
But it seems like he bought the ladder, right? And I think there's an official report here that I can read to be even more specific on the details, because they're actually investigating this from every angle, as you should.
If you think about it, though, right? If you think about it, before he pulled up to the place, he already knew where the stage was gonna be, the angle he was gonna have, because he knew that he had to buy a ladder to get up to that building. So that was planning. Think about it.
So the suspected Trump shooter graduated from a community college with high honors, Thomas Crooks. There's a lot of information to do real research on him. But when you look at the actual data on the building, they're saying that local police were inside the shooter's building. So that building that the shooter was on top of, there was local police inside of the building. right? There was an eyewitness guy that got interviewed that said that he saw the shooter and he kind of waved at him or tried to get his attention, but once the shooter like pointed at him or like moved to kind of like aim at him, he ducked down, right? And they said there was a guy that supposedly climbed up there, a local police that climbed up there,
And he showed the gun.
and he showed the gun to the guy too. I might be confusing both stories, but I swear I saw two
I
stories.
saw that.
I heard
one you're talking
that.
about. I saw that one.
I heard that supposedly the someone climbed up there and
It was a cop.
and the gun was waved at them and they fucking like climbed back down.
He
Yeah,
climbed
they
back
got
down
shook.
scared, and then right after, like moments right
when
after,
the
when the
shots
shootings
rang.
just started happening, boom, 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 and then people were kind of getting mad at this local officer because, oh, why are you doing that? Blah blah.
I'm not
didn't wanna
Secret
die,
Service.
bro. You
I'm
didn't
not
wanna
gonna die.
die.
What the hell?
Yeah, but maybe it depends if it was like a veteran, or like a long-term, like official. Bro, they're still.
Bro, if you pulling up to something like that, you pulling up with your gun out.
Yeah.
You know
Once
what
you
I'm
see the guy pointing at you, okay, you duck down, but you gonna pop back out. Has he shot at you
can't.
yet?
No, you can't. You can't pop
Shoot him
back
in the
up.
foot.
I'm sorry, bro. That's death. That's instant death.
Bro,
There's a reason why when soldiers are at war,
It's crazy.
they have to show like there's like a mirror they have in their pocket to check corners, because in your mind it makes sense. You could pop your head up. That's an instant shot for whoever's on top, because they have the overshot on you, so they can just you pop your head up, you're gone, bro.
yeah.
I mean, it's
fast.
scary. Don't get me wrong,
And
right?
you
thing
don't
is,
want
like,
to just randomly shoot bullets like this, like on
Yeah.
some like, oh, I'm gonna see if I can hit him. Like
Because if he shoots towards him, technically, if he was already pointing at the crowd, the officer could have accidentally shot the crowd too, like a stray bullet just shooting at the guy. All right.
It doesn't even seem like there was much people around there though. I don't know. My thing is like these officers are quick to shoot other people that aren't armed and shit like that. And when it comes down to something like this, you're not ready for it.
Again, my boy's a cop. I know how cop training is. You see a gun and you're in a bad position, you're supposed to run away.
Oh, I know. I understand
You're not gonna win the
that.
fight.
I understand that.
Yeah.
I understand that.
So I'll give him bail.
What's the
Secret
What's
Service.
the speed? Yeah, that. And what's the speed of a pistol compared to a fucking rifle though?
No, it's egregious.
I don't know. What I'm saying is that for him to,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I get what you mean.
Come on. Franklin with the $4.99. Crook donated to PAC, which is Democrat, at the age of 17.
Yeah.
And he registered Republican at the age of 18.
So what happened was he donated to an Act Blue. He donated like $15. Act Blue, for people who don't know, that's the site most people use to run their campaigns. It's a nonpartisan system. He donated 15 to a Democratic candidate. Then he switched to Republican at 18. The thing is, and this is where I started agreeing with the Republicans, state of Pennsylvania is a closed primary. Closed primaries means, so if I have a presidential campaign and people are going to the poll, you can't disaffiliate in the state of Pennsylvania. So that means at the polls, you can't say, oh, I might be a Democrat, but I want to vote Republican and then go back to being Democrat. You have to vote whatever party you are in that moment. In the state of Rhode Island, we can disaffiliate. We have that luxury at the polls, and then we can reaffiliate back to our original party. No, it's actually, wait, is it stupid that we have it or we don't?
It's stupid that because you're registered, this is my opinion. I don't give a fuck about none of this shit, but this is my opinion. And I don't understand it, so I could be ignorant. My opinion is, if you sign up as whatever, you're a Democrat.
Yeah.
But it just so happened that the two people running, you just so happen to like the other party more, you can't vote them?
Yeah, so in some states, state of Rhode Island, you can. You can disaffiliate in the moment, vote for the Republican for the primary, and then reaffiliate again. In the state of Pennsylvania, if you are Democrat at the poll, you're Democrat and you have to vote in their primary. So what they did to try to take Trump out, because they already knew Biden was going to win his primary, they registered as Republicans, a bunch of Democrats. I remember this. It was hilarious. And they still lost. And they all voted for Haley. So the narrative right now is the nigga might actually be a Democrat. He just affiliated as a Republican when the election came so he could vote for Haley so Trump wouldn't have won the nomination.
So he's been plotting.
No, that just confirms the theory that this guy isn't like the Republican we think he is. Like he may actually just be a Democrat.
We don't know though. Can we find out? I think we probably can. The police say that they have obtain his phone, the guy's phone, right? I'm reading reports here also to give you guys a proper, more update details of things surrounding this guy. They have his phone. They've searched the vehicle. They've searched his home so far. Supposedly, he told his father before going to shoot Donald Trump, he told his dad that he was going to the gun range. That's what his dad thought, right? So his dad let him use his AR-15 style rifle. This was the rifle, I believe, that was the one that shot at Donald Trump. FBI has gained access to the shooter's phone, finished searching his home and his car. After this, the reaction has been from politicians, also on the side of both sides, but just on the side of safety, the concerns have risen, right? Now we officially finally have the independent candidate, RFK Jr. He has been given Secret Service. Joe Biden has approved him of Secret Service after he was asking for it for a while now. They've officially given him Secret Service security. Trump also tweeted today or posted today on Truth Social that he wants RFK Jr. to get Secret Service because he feels as if this is a dangerous time because of that situation happening. Supposedly they had a phone call, Trump and Biden. They're supposedly supposed to meet in person sometime within the next 2 weeks to have a conversation as well. Trump said, listen to this, he told ABC News that this bullet striking his head has changed him. This changed him, he said. And he doesn't like to think about it, but he thinks he's had an impact on his life. That he's been traumatized. Basically, he's been traumatized from this. As we've alluded to before when we were speaking about it in the car ride, there's a potential situation that can cause, right? Obviously, someone tried to kill you, right? But at the same time, I'm not saying he doesn't have trauma or whatever. His instant reaction was, fight, right? Fight. And they released audio where you can hear him. He's like, my shoes. His shoes came off. Like he had his shoes off, I guess. They fell off. And he was telling the Secret Service, like, my shoes, let me put my shoes on.
Supposedly they tackled him so hard his shoes fell.
Yeah. His shoes came off. And he was like, my shoes, I gotta put my shoes on. And he was like, wait, tell the Secret Service, wait. I gotta look at the crowd and tell him, fight. And the Secret Service was trying to show him in the car. Also in the car, he also said, wait. He said he was pointing his hands up in the air. I personally don't think it was staged. I think it was a freak occurrence. He's not the president. So I think security was at a level that it was at. Should have been higher, yes. But if he were to be the president, it's going to be higher. He's running for president, and it's in Pennsylvania. I'm not saying Pennsylvania is not a significant state, significant city with the area that he was in. Obviously has significance. But if you look at the area, was also the open field. I don't think it was a high popular city town. Like if it was in New York or like where they have recently they have like a whole event every year in the city. We covered it. It was like 2 months ago. It's like a whole thing that's called the Iowa caucus.
Yeah, the Iowa caucus. If
it's something of that nature, if both presidents are doing a debate there, I feel like if it was of a higher status type of event, you're gonna have more security. But doesn't mean it's justified. But I think it was just something about it gives me like a freak occurrence. Like only a person like this, right? 20-year-old kid that looks the way he looks and like seems to be a fucking weirdo is going to be someone to try to pull this off the way that they did. People obviously, it was the Russians, it was the China. No, it was none of that. For it to be a high level, for it to be a country attack and to be a high level attack, first of all, unfortunately, they probably would have executed the actual incident, right? Second of all, it would be a team of people. Remember there was rumors right when this happened. It was two shooters. Turns out, as of right now, they're saying it's one shooter. It was a one shooter. One rally supporter, Trump supporter in the crowd, passed away. The man, which we're going to talk about right now, he passed away. Trump is going, his family is going to his funeral, they said. They're going to attend his funeral service. And I believe 2 other people were injured. At first, it was just one person. Now they're saying 2 other people were injured as well because the guy rang off shots. It was multiple shots that were rung off. Pierced Trump's top right ear. And after piercing his top right ear, literally also seconds before he got shot, you can see his head moving, right? So they said literally he was inches away and seconds away from dying because it could have got straight into his brain, right? but he's literally moving like this. And he's like kind of talking about like Biden and like he's like the Democrats. He's talking and he's pointing that way, you know, after coming like this. And then that's where the shot goes. And there's photos literally now of the fucking bullet in freeze frame going and the blood splattering and freeze frame on his hand. I said the first reaction, I had the actual photographer's name. I believe it was for the New York Times, I want to say. But that photographer is going to win an award for these photos. Some of the craziest photos. Trump looks like he's scared for his life on the photo that's on the ground, right? There's a photo of him on the ground, and the sun's hitting his face, and he's bleeding. He's bleeding, right? But complete different energy from when he actually gets up. One can say the Secret Service probably told him, because you can hear audio of the Secret Service saying, gunman's down, we're good, gunman's down. And he comes back up. They probably told him he's good. Him hearing that, he's probably like, okay, I can tell the people, let's fight, blah, blah, let's fight. But him reacting like that is what makes people feel like as if it's staged. We have Amanda Seals, Plies. Who else? There was another rapper. Oh, Dr. Umar. Dr. Umar said it's staged. He believes that it's staged. He came out today and said that he believed that it's staged. I really don't think it's staged though. I've looked at everything. I saw the people in the crowd. There was an instance of the Secret Service pushing the camera people to move away, like to move away from an area, and then people are automatically, they're moving them to the stairs on purpose because they want the camera people to take a photo of Trump being shot at. And then they're also, I don't know if you guys have seen, they're observing the people in the crowd, zooming into the people in the crowd, catching their reactions. Right, there was a woman that had a sign, and then randomly the sign disappears.
She's just calm, yeah.
And then she's like recording with her phone,
as if she knew it was gonna happen.
You know, the timing of the recording. Nah, I don't believe in this conspiracy.
You wanna read that?
Oh, they said something?
Yeah. Why did Biden take so long to address the attempted assassination when he only took less than 30 minutes to address the new vice president nominee, Dan Golden, 499?
Shout out to Dan Golden. In my opinion, I think it was a situation where they had to confirm everything, investigate everything. And at the same time, they haven't spoke about it yet, but I would assume they were probably scared.
Yeah.
If Trump is being attempted to be assassinated, next thing I would think is like, is it a plot? Is it a bigger thing? Is it another country trying to attack multiple people? They probably had to get, wherever they were at, if they weren't at the White House, wherever they were, they had to make sure that they're good because maybe Biden was next. You know, at that point, you never know. So I think that's what it was. He eventually addressed it. You know, Obama beat him to the addressing of it. But one can argue, definitely, there could have been an instant reaction of, what we're hearing is this. We're going to get more updates. We hope that everything's okay, blah, blah, blah. But people still wouldn't have been satisfied. I feel like people are never going to be satisfied. Like, okay, he didn't react right away. All right. If he did, what? You would have liked that? Okay. You would have been happy with that?
Also, he can't.
Yeah.
The protocol is not that. Protocol is if there's a threat on the president's life, possibly, he gets locked up somewhere. And so does the VP because she's second in office. She's second in power. Like, there's, like, protocols to all this shit.
Yeah, and it's not like Biden's on his fucking phone. It's his team. And obviously, yeah, they could have be people around that could have still tweeted, but they probably were the whole team was scared. The whole team was probably like, it's rushing. Let's get him to safety. Let's get everyone to safety. Let's investigate this. Is it a multiple person?
Yeah.
Once they get the confirmation, Secret Service, it was one guy. We checked everything. It's not multiple people. You know, God forbid the guy could have had a fucking manifesto on him that said Biden's next in 20 minutes. Yeah. Sounds like some shit out of a movie, right? God forbid, but it's possible.
Even like 9/11, I remember when the whole scene of like Bush in the elementary school reading to kids, and they told him that it happened, and he just kept reading. After that, niggas didn't see him for hours.
Yeah.
They hid that nigga so fast because that's what you're supposed to do. Like, you want the nigga to just go on TikTok and be like, I'm sorry, Mr. Former President Trump, for what's happened to you. Like, no, what the, like, you niggas lack brain cells. Like, there's no way. Like, that's not happening.
The guy that died, his name was Corey Comparator. The day before he died at the rally, people are criticizing his tweet. It now has 32 million views on X. The tweet says, they'll get over it. The Japanese did. This is in reaction to the Palestinian people dying, over 1 million people dying in Gaza, and he responded to Piers Morgan in a tweet. No, actually, this was last year. My bad. My apologies. This was last year that he tweeted this. So they highlighted this. He said they'll get over it. The Japanese did. Okay, so Piers Morgan tweeted last year, where are the Palestinians going to live when the war is over? So many of their homes are being destroyed. Does Israel have an answer? Does it care? And the guy that passed away at the Trump rally said they'll get over it. The Japanese did. So people are now saying, after looking at this guy's account, I don't sympathize with him. Blase, blase. Listen, people's political views are going to be their political views. We know plenty of people, even here in Rhode Island, that feel the way they feel about the Palestinian community. There's a lot of extremely racist people locally, even actual news people locally. Would you be shocked and surprised in Rhode Island? We have a lot of independent journalists out here who tend to be very judgmental of the Palestinian people and say ugly things that come off racist. Now, this man felt the way he felt, which was disgusting and awful. Piece of shit type of comment, in my opinion. Corey saying they'll get over it. The Japanese did. It's disgusting to say. Who the fuck, that's not even funny. Like, at least do a joke. That's not even a joke. That's just disgusting.
Sounds like you're laid out now.
This is the man that passed away. So now people are saying, hey, he'll get over, his family will get over it. Blah, 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 whatever. Trying to use the same thing back. But I don't think the man deserved to die, especially if it was an accidental kill. Like, the guy was trying to kill Trump, and then this guy dies in the crowd. Anyone, an innocent bystander, condolences to his family. Even if he was a piece of shit, whatever the fuck was, he does not deserve death. It doesn't make any sense. But Twitter's going to Twitter, and people are going to say what they're going to say. So you're going to get these type of,
Hey, man, it was his time, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I just feel like you shouldn't be mocking people that died.
Yeah, it could also be karma, right? What's it called? When the energy you put out,
that's fine.
In the world, you get.
That's not your job to acknowledge.
But it's like,
because that's
pretty gross.
It's just not your job to acknowledge why someone passed. Like, I don't see the point of like celebrating it. I don't see the point of trying to justify someone's death. You could just say, rest in peace, bro. That's it.
They said that he was allegedly a volunteer firefighter. He's a family man. That's what they're saying here. Listen, there's plenty of people you go around in your day-to-day life. You see them around the grocery store. You bump into them wherever. They probably think this way about Palestinians, etc. They have their right to their opinion. Even if it's an outrageous tweet, go to their Facebook page. They might have some crazy posts. It is what it is. People are going to feel the way they feel. It just obviously... God, if he was like a guy that sold dandelions and worked at a shelter with homeless people or some shit, and people be like, oh my god, like, you know what I'm saying? But people are gonna be how they're gonna feel. Horrible coincidence that his tweets tend to be fucking crazy, right? And he tweeted, I think, the day of or the night before. He's going there.
Yeah,
like, I'm going to the rally. Yeah. So that confirmed that was his account. He's like, I'm going to the rally. And he ended up dying. So condolences to him and his family.
My thing is, like, even with the Republicans that are on Twitter upset about it, you guys are sharing the photo of the shooter and championing his death. I really don't want to hear it. Your scale of morality just doesn't exist. You can't celebrate the death of the murderer, of the shooter. I said the murderer, the shooter, and I'm literally watching his bloody face in my face. That I don't want to see that photo anymore. And you're like, this is America. I remember one famous Twitter guy was like, we got this scrub. He thought he could take down Trump. You never could. And then the same guy got mad because everyone was like, oh, this dude's racist. I'm glad he's dead. And people were like, oh, he had a family. He was a firefighter. Yo, bro, you can't champion someone's death and then be upset that other people are celebrating someone's death. I'm sorry. There's just, you have to pick a side. Either you're gonna say, hey, rest in peace, or you're gonna champion someone's death. That's just what it is.
And I did see this morning on the Breakfast Club, Charlamagne the God spoke on the situation, the incident. And did I end up screen recording some of it? I believe I did. I think that they copyright people whenever you play Donkey of the Day, but I can play some audio. So let me just play some audio of Charlamagne the God speaking on Donkey of the Day. And he made great points, in my opinion, that I wanted to highlight real quick. Let's play the audio right here.
Believe him if he loses and says the election is rigged, because people believe what they want. That's why some folks want to believe his attempted assassination was staged.
Really?
staged.
Yeah,
Fair
they
enough.
had
The
panned on the
attempted
back.
assassination was staged. Nobody believes the truth in this country anymore, and that is another problem
It's still
in
playing?
America.
Yeah.
Depending on what
Is it playing now?
No, it's part of the video.
Oh,
side you stand on, that's what you believe. Nobody thinks anything is real unless it confirms what they already thought. That's why folks immediately rushed to say Donald Trump's assassination attempt was staged. Why? What's the reason to spread that narrative? What happened on Saturday was very real. And it should be a teachable moment for us all, because this is what happens when you have people in positions of power spreading the kind of dangerous rhetoric that Donald Trump has been spreading since 2016. No one should say this is staged. Saying it is staged is exactly why we can't fix the problem, because we're not acknowledging the truth. What happened to Donald Trump is very real. Political violence is very, very real, and it's only going to get worse, especially when you have people like J.D. Vance and House Speaker Mike Johnson blaming Democrats when we don't even know the shooter's motives yet. Okay, the truth is, President Donald Trump has created an environment of political violence that not even he is safe from.
and he also in the beginning of the clip, because it's like a long clip, I'm not gonna play the whole thing. He also highlighted Biden's rhetoric as well. Both sides, right? When you speak on politics, it gets so crazy when both sides, especially right now, they're campaigning. There was a tweet, I think, from Biden like a day prior. Like he was saying like how Trump's like a threat to democracy, something of that nature. But they both have kind of said similar things of that nature to each other, right? And it was and throughout history, even Trump, especially Trump, I should say, Trump was mocking Hillary Clinton and alluding to the idea of her being killed, right? And he was like laughing, saying like, "Oh, the people with the amendment rights to Second Amendment rights to like the people, basically gun owners." He was jokingly saying like, "Oh, gun owners might feel some type of way about that, whatever," like alluding to the idea of her needing to be shot or whatever. He's played into this in the past, Both sides have played into this. What's the dangers of that? Not everyone is smart, handsome, young men like ourselves, right? That's going to just hear that and be like, these fucking guys are crazy. There's going to be some actual crazy individuals that hear this and might want to be like, hey, if he's a threat to democracy, let's take him out. Let me go take him out. I own guns. Let me go and try to kill this guy because he's a threat to let's annihilate the threat, right? And today the House Speaker of the White House, they spoke out specifically to that line of calling Trump a threat to democracy. And they said that everyone has a side. Our sides have our own opinions against his. Basically saying that they're not going to take that, obviously, statement back or stop calling him that specifically. But politics gets nasty to the point that shit like this can happen. And a gentleman like Donald Trump, who... we already have the incident with January 6th, and people are going to feel however they feel about January 6th, right? Doesn't defeat the fact that it happened and the people that were behind it happening, that actually were arrested, etc., that did the actual breaking into who they were there supporting, right? And it was actually, someone died too as well, right? Someone was shot.
A few people died.
A few people
No,
died?
I think so.
But inside the building, I think it was like a woman that was shot?
Yeah, a woman was shot, by an officer.
By an officer, right? When that type of stuff happens, you put that out there into the world. These type of things can happen, unfortunately, right? Trump himself, years ago, prior to running for president, said that he wouldn't want to be president or get into politics because he cares about his safety. He said verbatim years ago. Now, unfortunately, his safety is at the highest risk possible. But even looking at that clip back then, does make me believe that there's a possibility. I'm obviously one of the most optimistic people maybe in the world history, right? I feel like this might have changed him for the better. We shall see. He hasn't spoken. Will he update any of his policies? Will it help his case? Right? His popularity's gone through the roof. Is that going to help his election running? Yes. Is it going to confirm him winning? Maybe not. Maybe not. I think that it might. I'm leaning towards him winning. Today, he announced his vice presidential candidate, J.D. Vance, senator of Ohio, Republican senator of Ohio, who coincidentally has alluded to Trump being Hitler-like, etc. Used to be a very anti-Trump guy. Has recently become more of a Trump guy, supporting Trump, right? People are calling it out as hypocrisy. But it's politics. People are going to be fucking hypocrites at all times. This is what happens in politics. It's not surprising. Supposedly Trump's family, his son specifically, was one of the people convincing him to push for J.D. Vance. And Trump was kind of skeptical of this guy, maybe because of the way how he was in the past, right? But he made the push, and he ultimately decided to pick him today officially as the guy, J.D. Vance, the vice president. Why does this matter? It matters because of the fact that when you go to vote, some people might like the vice president more, and just because of the fact of that, they feel more confident in their pick. It can help people. Many argue that's what helped a lot of the Joe Biden voters at that time when he had Kamala. Black woman, optics, it helps, right? Okay. They vote for her. The famous video, "We did it, Joe. We did it, Joe. Oh my God, we did it, Joe." One of the most viral videos of all time. Optics, it helped. Where's Kamala now? Maybe nowhere to be found. God bless her. I'm trying to get, potentially they're saying she might do a visit in Rhode Island. I want to do a Kamala Harris interview if she does. We're going to try to schedule that. But today there was also rumors of RFK Jr. I sent it to you. Like minutes before J.D. Vance was announced, RFK Jr. was going to be supposedly the pick for vice president. I was like, what the hell? Because he had a meeting with Trump. And he confirmed he had a meeting with Trump. But supposedly he was just talking about unity and talking about safety, helping him get the idea of the Secret Service actually in effect, which now has happened. He's the independent representative, basically the only third candidate that matters in this election race. He said he's not dropping. He's still running for president. And obviously his family has history of assassination attempts. JFK's brother. So that would have been like, whoa, a power move. Like this guy goes and, for lack of better terms, gets with a quote-unquote op and is the guy that fucking has a family history of assassination attempts after his assassination attempt and now is as vice president. Whoa. Did not happen. It's J.D. Vance, right? And I want to find the clips of J.D. Vance talking about Trump because some of the shit was funny. They made like a compilation. Let's see if I would be able to find it. To be honest with you, I personally have never heard of fucking J.D. Vance before today, if I'm keeping it 100% honest. I feel like I've heard of his name, but I would never put a face to his name. Or name to his face. If you were to tell me, how does J.D. Vance look like? I'd be like, never heard. No, I don't fucking know. Boy, we have him here.
He's a freshman senator. He's only been in office for 2 years.
Oh, really? He seems young, too. He seems young.
As somebody who doesn't like Trump, myself, the elites were right about Donald Trump, right? I'm a never Trump guy. I never liked him.
He's the best president of my lifetime, and he revealed the corruption in this country like nobody else.
I can't stomach Trump. I think that he's noxious and is leading the white working class to a very dark place. I think that he was a good president. I think he made a lot of good decisions for people.
I take it you're not a Trump supporter from what I've read. Am I right? Is that a fair assessment?
Yeah, I didn't vote.
Great president. I'm 30 years old. Still the best president.
So the hypocrisy, right? But this is politics, guys. This is what's that term? Pandering. People are gonna pander. People are gonna lie to your face because they want to get your votes. This is how it works. But it's definitely something that seems kind of anti-Trump. Anyone that goes against Trump historically, record shows that the relationships don't last, right? You would think that he wouldn't ever really fuck with this guy, let alone give him such a high-powering position.
There's a couple of reasons why.
But he gave him. What is the reasons you've seen or heard?
So this is Mike Pence all over again. Mike Pence wasn't a huge Trump fan. And Mike Pence, there's a reason why when the January 6th happened, Mike Pence was the one who took stand and said, I'm not going along with this situation. And he disobeyed the president's orders that he gave to him. And there was that whole clash, and now they don't even talk anymore. And that's why Mike Pence is not his running mate. JD is a lot like Mike Pence. He is this establishment Republican who voters are going to gravitate towards you. They're going to see him, the much more moderate ones, the ones that are terrified of the anti-Semites that exist on Trump's base, because that's what a lot of Trump's base is at this point, is anti-Semitic people. This dude is pro-Israel. He's very, his policies are very, like, right-centered. I think he's the perfect candidate to bring on those, like, moderate people who, like the Ben Shapiros, who are terrified of what Trump's camp is becoming. My thing is this. I don't even think this guy's a panderer. I just think he is what is the embodiment of American politics. I truly believe he believed what he was saying. He was sending private messages to his friend, explaining to him why he disliked Trump. And those messages got leaked. Yeah. I think this guy actually believed it. I think what happened was, like most people in politics, they grow up wanting to be a politician. And you then come to realize, okay, if I want to be a politician, I have to compromise on my morals and my values. If I want to get really far, I have to kind of abandon my morals and my values. And I think he got really screwed because he's in Ohio. It's a red state. You have to be a Republican. You're not going to win. I think he probably was more of a center-left person. And, you can't just leave and go to another state and run for office. It's really difficult. You want to do it in your home state. So in Ohio, running as a Republican, probably has leftist views. He's in the center. And then your party's moving to the right. It's becoming more fringe. So what does he do? He adopts the mentality. Ted Cruz did the same thing. Nigga, Trump told Ted Cruz that his wife is disgusting and that she's ugly and fat. I swear it was word for word. And Ted Cruz is now like a huge Trump supporter.
Yeah.
Like, it's not pandering in my brain. You're playing the field. Like, this is where the party is going. If you don't go along with the party, then you're going to be stuck in the middle. You're not going to get anything done. No one's going to support you. No one's going to like you. And you're going to have to go back to your state and explain why you did nothing on the Hill. And that is the reality of politics. That's why the notion that one person is going to change everything is such a fucking lie. That's not how the system works. It is a collective of people. And if you're being overwhelmed by a majority of people who are moving the group to a certain direction as a party, you as an individual are not going to change that. You have to just go along with the group or you're most likely going to lose your seat because there are machines in every state working to take people out. I've seen it in Rhode Island a bunch of times. I feel for this guy. I think he doesn't like Trump at all. I think he just has to say that. I think he wants to be VP. I think this was his dream. And I think Charlemagne is right. The bigger issue here isn't whether this was a conspiracy. The bigger issue here is like, we have a president who like is galvanizing his base and like amping them up. And now he has the perfect like platform for it. I just survived an assassination attempt.
100%.
I'm that nigga. I am exactly what you guys have been describing. And I think the Republican Party's dumb enough to think that by putting JD as VP is going to stop him from doing what he needs to do. I think you're right, Vic. This is going to end out terribly. It's going to end up terrible. They're going to hate each other by the first year. And it's going to be very apparent. Because Trump's going to be more vocal this time in office.
But the way Trump moves, I wouldn't be shocked if he already has like a plan B set. Like he might have Vivek Ramaswamy or maybe RFK.
You can't just remove a VP though.
Oh, you can't?
No. I'm pretty sure Congress has to remove the VP.
It has to be voted out.
Yeah, you as president can't just take out a VP. That's insanity. Then that's a corrupt because then it's like
unless he changes the rules.
He's second in power. No, because I did that constitutional rule. Let me make sure because I'd have to double.
And breaking news right now, we have the RNC live, the Republican National Convention happening today in Milwaukee. We have Donald Trump arriving. Look at this. It was minutes ago right now. He arrived. First public appearance post the
Congress only has authority.
Okay. So he has to be voted out, though.
And it's a congressional, so if you can't just change congressional law. The states would have to agree to it. They'd have to meet in convention. It's impossible for him to go around that.
This is live right now. Look at he arrives with a bandage on his right ear. That's him behind the stage, behind the scenes, and then him walking out right here. Yo, this is crazy. This is like a movie, man. We're literally living the movie. Look at JD Vance too, right there.
He looks so like kind of gross. Yeah, God bless.
Look at Trump with his right ear.
You have to play that shit on the laptop, bro. That shit.
Yeah, but we don't need the music. We're good.
I thought he was gonna come out to Dolph 100 shots.
JD Vance excited as hell.
You're annoying.
Doing the finger points.
Or Manny, man. Yeah,
Manny,
50 was supposed to be there.
Manny.
This is live right here. But yeah, you get the gist. This is crazy, right? 50 Cent was reported to be there at the event. He denied it though. His team denied it. Now TMZ reported, updated it on Twitter. God. TMZ reports that it was not happening. That he's busy preparing for a festival he has next month that he's attending. He's like practicing or something. It's not happening. But it would have been crazy. Right? Over the weekend, 50 Cent, because for those who don't know, for context, Many Men, the song about 50 Cent being shot, attempted to be shot, people wanted to kill him.
No,
people,
he got shot.
Oh yeah, attempted to be killed, but him being shot. How many bullets he got? 9 bullets?
I think so, yeah.
9
Was
shots?
it 9? I thought it was like 7.
Too many. Many Men dropped, right? The classic record, one of my favorite songs of all time. Many men wish death upon me, no, I don't die no more. Or whatever the line is. Classic. They said that Donald Trump, that's the first record that played in his mind. Or that should be his walkout song, right? They made memes about it. They have the 50 Cent meme of his 50 Cent Get Rich or Die Trying. They have the album cover. You know what I'm saying? They're saying it's freaking what's that term? Pander or die trying, something of that nature. Donald Trump, that meme, 50 Cent had it behind him as he performed in Boston over the weekend at his concert. So then today, we're like, oh, 50 Cent's going to be there at the RNC this week because it's a 4 or 5 day event, all-week event. I forgot how many days. 50 Cent now, his team saying, no, he's actually not going to be there. Would have been crazy for him to be there. I think he's better off not being there, in my opinion, because of the fact, it's that fake love. If he didn't have a relationship with Trump prior to this, it's just because of the fact that, but there could be a business play for him. He did drop merch today, Many Men merch.
No, it is.
So he could pop up as a business play, but him popping up is an endorsement.
That's why it's stupid. Like, you got to at one point realize money's not everything.
Yeah.
Like, not all money is good money.
Like how much, too? Like, what we're talking 100 million? Like, they're not going to give him $100 million.
And that's what he tells Floyd. That's why he pisses me off sometimes, because like, you can't make fun of Floyd for the fights he takes.
Yeah.
When you're out here you're basically, like, co-signing this nonsense by being there.
So he backed out of it. He backed out of it. But there's been obviously rappers co-signing Trump. Everyone has their rights to co-sign who they want to co-sign.
They're doing that to get out of jail.
They're trying to get the, I think it was today, not a rapper, but on the Rory Mall podcast, they had Supreme, the infamous street guy from New York, used to be associated, co-associated with Irv Gotti and them, the Supreme team. I think that's where a lot of the 50 Cent beef stems from, if I'm correct, like his ops and shit.
Okay.
Allegedly, I don't want to get into too much details, but his son on Rory Mall podcast said that if Trump wins, that his dad is gonna get out. So that's what they want Trump to win, because I guess he's been promised a pardon upon Trump's winning the election. Hip hop and Trump have a long-term history. It's always happened.
Why don't we just create a better judicial system?
But we have 50 Cent is not going there today, guys, or this week is not gonna happen because people thought he was going. I was like, wow, if that really happens, bro. Trump walks out with him, and today he walked out. We just saw it right now, bandage in the ear.
I'm telling you, bro, you're being too optimistic. That dude is worse than ever. You survive, and people are calling you the Messiah. Vic,
listen, he did look kind of shaken up right here. He looks shaken up. It's a possibility, man. It's a fucking attempt to kill your life.
It might galvanize you even more to think that you truly are on the right path of what you're doing.
We gotta see. Also, trauma hits at different points. It could hit him next week. It could hit him next month.
You know that's why Reagan went crazy, right?
Because of his attempt. I almost died of him being
Yeah. He smoked who he took on, but at the end of it, like during the presidency, bro.
Yeah.
Wow, it got bad. Like it was worse than Biden. He got dementia. Like it was so bad they wouldn't let him go on TV.
Yeah.
So it could happen with Trump. He could get dementia. He can get severe trauma. You're right. Who knows?
Let's see what they say. Anything interesting?
And has succeeded. He knew we could create millions of great jobs if given the chance And we did.
That's the Milwaukee RNC. They got Trump camera on block. Drake, right after Trump was shot, Drake made a post on Instagram that has gone viral, right, alluding to the Kendrick Lamar beef. He says the pressure from being on top does more than just make your ears pop. And he's wearing a shirt that says rap is a joke. It's an old shirt. I'm hearing it's a vintage shirt from back in the day. He might have cut the sleeves off. It's not a shirt that he made. It's a shirt that has existed in the past. And I think it's a parody shirt.
You don't look like a bad bitch right there?
They're saying he looks like Kendrick Lamar and Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers in like the second cover. Not the first cover, but the second cover where he's kind of like laying down
Laying
like that.
down on the chair with the words on
Yeah,
his
and then
head.
people are making fun of his bed because the bed has plush toys. They're saying that he's on a teenager's bed. People are gonna psychoanalyze everything,
bro,
from this Kendrick Lamar during this Kendrick Lamar and Drake beef. Like, it's insane.
The man is chilling.
But it's a quadruple entendre, triple entendre, right?
Yeah, you can take it any way you want.
The
Pause.
pressure from being,
hey yo,
the pressure from being on, that was good. That was, you got a good voice. The pressure from being on top does more than just make your ears pop. Him being on top, being the biggest rapper,
Because when you're up in the air in planes, your ear pops.
and then being on top of the airplane, high altitude, and then we had the Trump shooting.
That's a
You
good
know,
bar.
Trump being on top, he's on top.
Get in the booth, nigga.
Yeah,
It's not him
drop
co-signing
a
Trump.
fucking response track.
He's not
bitch.
co-signing Trump. It's just him, like, Trump is on being on top.
I'm gonna give him benefit of the doubt, and that's his son's bed.
You know? But people are like, what the fuck is going on? Drake never talks about politics. It's like, okay, but obviously Trump shooting is major high level. So is him even saying this, does it have any importance, any value?
No.
No, he's just
It
trolling.
doesn't have any importance. You want to know why?
Why?
Because you should be answering to someone else. Stop focusing on the other bullshit. Focus on what's really on your plate right now.
He's not wrong.
Pussy.
Yo, Cameron Mase just called your boy the other vaginal option.
The other vaginal option?
Yeah, they called your man Jay Prince the other vaginal option. Bro, your whole crew getting smoked right now. Get up! Get up! Get up!
You saw it, they photoshopped him on the Eminem cover? That he's in a body
I
bag?
seen that you sent it. That was ridiculous. Marlon right though, bro. Like, bro, why is he posting on IG? Like, is he like habitually on the internet?
Yeah.
Is he one of those people? You know those people just never stop being on the internet?
Yeah.
Regardless of what happens in their life? Is Drake one of those people?
Well, he's always kind of been tapped into what's going on and what's happening. So, like, he knows what's going on. So it could be that. You know, he probably saw the Trump news. And he was like, hey, I got to talk about it. Let me make a bar, right? People say I have ghostwriters. I can't write bars. I got these Instagram bars. I'm always getting them off.
And Kendrick made fun of you for that. So have some self-awareness. You're just walking into the joke.
Yeah.
Vic, even you said it. He should disappear. Or drop something.
No,
Either
100%.
or. He's doing neither. He's still on Instagram.
Yeah, goofy.
But We Can't Lie is a good bar.
It is a good bar.
At the end of the day, it's a good bar.
But get in the
no,
booth.
it's a good bar, yeah.
Throw that shit on a
And
track.
I think people are being stupid and overlooking, or not overlooking, looking into too much of the shirt. Rap is a joke. They're like, oh, rap's not a joke, blah, blah, blah. I think he just is like tongue in cheek. Like, he doesn't necessarily mean it seriously. Like, rap is a joke. It's just a shirt that he's wearing. He always cops vintage shirts and shit, but he always plays into that. Like, he always has like a certain shirt, or like a certain piece of clothing on that is just like whatever. And he's not showing it off. Like, it's just he has it on. He's laying in bed, and then people notice, oh, that's the rap is a joke shirt. Oh, is he saying rap's a joke? Why is it a joke? Because you lost the beef? Get in the booth. It's not a joke. No, people are they're overanalyzing it. The bars, I think it's him just trying to show off the bar in like a cool photo. It's a cool photo, I guess. You know, he's smoking a blunt.
Nah, he's mocking definitely Kendrick Lamar too. That's a kiddish bed.
Nigga,
He
what?
doesn't sleep with all of that stuff, bro.
Bro, it could be expensive plushes.
Yeah.
Those aliens could be like Neptune merch, old school Pharrell merch. We don't know what. It could be some expensive Bape shit.
That nigga has 60 rooms. That shit could just be a chill room, bro.
Yeah. But I will tell you this.
And in my chill room, I'ma just be like Throw plushies on my bed.
Is this like Drake feeling like he's Trump?
Fuck
though?
out of here, bro.
Is this Drake like feels like he's Trump?
No. Yo, I hate the narrative that Drake is this white dude who just like hates people of color. Drake had been mad progressive for years. Like, he's not a Republican. If y'all think Drake's a Republican, you're losing your mind. Like, he's just not. Like, he would be like a leftist, if anything. So
imagine Trump. Thank you, Drake, for the cosign. I saw your new bar. Your Instagram caption. It's tough being on top, Drake. It's tough. So thank you for relating. And I know you're the best rapper. We'd love to invite you over here to be a part of the campaign. I don't think that's gonna happen.
No,
that's not gonna happen. Drake's Canadian. He can't even vote here. Can you vote as a Canadian? Can you vote in America?
If he has dual citizenship,
which he does.
Okay, Drake. Let's see who you're gonna vote for, buddy. Not Like Us. Again, back at number 1. This week's top 10 songs on the Billboard Hot 100 has been revealed. The chart number 1 song in the country again. Kendrick Lamar for the second time. Number 1, Not Like Us. A week after the music video has been revealed, released, going viral everywhere. Not Like Us, number 1 song in the country again. That's a huge situation, right? When it comes to Not Like Us, it's big for Kendrick Lamar.
Fastest rap song to hit like over 500 million streams as well.
Yeah, let me see. They have let me see. There's a stat. Yeah, it becomes the longest running solo number 1 of his career. 2 weeks. It's 2 weeks that he's gone number 1. Now I'm thinking in a row. I think it just happened again. Some shit like that nature. But it breaks the record also for the fastest rap song to reach 500 million streams in 70 days. The previous record was held by Drake with God's Plan. Right?
The irony.
And also, someone created a Not Like Us.
Video game.
And let's play it right now.
For real? Oh, yeah. Shit, I need that.
Ironic. It's funny. You can't get past 21.
That's hilarious.
We had the video game behind us. Let's play the video game. Not Like Us video game. Play now. You have to tap the owl to begin. Another owl's appeared. You know what to do. You have to hit the owl. Then it goes whop. You're on a roll. Owls will keep appearing around you, but they won't stay long, so be quick. Let's see how many you can hit in a row without missing. The record is 69. Can you beat it? Oh my God. Bro. This is not even a real game. This is just a mock.
No, literally.
How did I miss?
Because it disappeared.
You gotta be fast, bro.
Yeah. You can't go past 21, though. We was trying on Twitter.
It's probably better on the phone then, because you can just tap.
Yeah.
Touchscreen shit. Okay. I'm not even going to keep trying. This is ridiculous. But it's funny. Credits. Richie Branson. Also made the chiptune. Just a random brother who designed games for Bleacher Report and worked for Epic Games as a game designer on a little game called Fortnite. This game is a free love letter to video games and hip-hop. If you want to support, show some love. Venmo Cash at Richie Branson.
They're going to spam that shit with request.
Yo.
Yo, the OVO fans, they going to torch that nigga.
And he credited all the coders, etc. This is pretty cool. Blue Carrots. Richie Branson. It's nonsense in a sense where it's like, why does this have to be a thing?
Because it's funny.
But it's because it's gotten such a cultural moment. You know.
And they use the font again.
And yeah. They're not like, and I like how, I do like more than anything, aside from the game, I like how he gave himself his own credits. Because he made sure, like, hey, this is not Kendrick doing this. Because some people are going to assume
they're going to assume that.
Is Kendrick doing a fucking video game for Drake? No. It was a random guy who's a developer, and he actually does video game stuff. He's cool. He's smart. He does his thing. He's into this tech. And he happened to make this game. Same Not Like Us font from the actual music video. Same Kendrick Lamar outfit from the music video. The owl from the music video. It's well done.
Someone in the chat said we need to chill. Drake gonna respond when he feel like it. Yo, y'all didn't. We said
y'all one saying the same shit about Kendrick. Get that dick out your mouth.
It's the truth, bro. We had to sit here and have a whole conversation about how many days is too long to
They're
respond.
like, oh, he hasn't responded yet.
14 days.
I
don't know how long.
You choking on that dick.
Oh, that AI was crazy, man. I was heated. I was so pissed. I was pissed for days.
Kendrick Lamar fans received a message from Akademiks. Let's hear it. Keep the speaker up. Oh, is it not even disconnected? Okay, my bad.
Music that don't got to do nothing with Drake. Okay, look, for you Kendrick Lamar fans and even Kendrick Lamar himself, congratulations on what y'all think y'all did during this battle. But now y'all got to go make music that don't got to do nothing with Drake. Okay, listen. I know the strategy all too well. Go look at the 48 Laws of Power. Go look at the 33 Strategies of War. You could go read any type of historical book. The best way to sometimes unite the people is unite them against a common enemy. And the common enemy has been for Kendrick, the colonizer, the white guy who's stealing culture. Let's unite the gangs. Let's unite this. Perfect, cool. It worked. Y'all got it. Now it's over. You stop talking about what Drake is going to do. Drake ain't going nowhere. He's already still the biggest rapper in the world. Let's now see Kendrick do what he should be doing outside of a battle, which is make entertaining music that captivates people without trying to unite everybody against a common enemy. He and Hook, nigga, and you'd be dissing Kendrick on the hook. If Drake, if a Hook singing, he'd be saying fuck Kendrick. That was at the pop out, Kendrick. Stop it. Everybody that was at the pop out or the cookout or the fucking Not Like Us video, when are y'all niggas gonna get y'all goddamn Kendrick feature? Don't tell me y'all niggas was just extras in a music video or just on stage to be on stage. When are y'all getting y'all Kendrick features?
You know, and Dr. Umar was on Breakfast Club and he spoke about this and he said,
again?
Yeah, he said that when it comes to the beef.
That nigga has a residency over there.
Is this Dr. Umar speaking? Dr. Umar said, he always goes viral on Breakfast Club. He said that basically, Kendrick Lamar, keep the same energy. You got these people in your video, you're in the hood, you're visiting the hood back, okay? Keep the same energy and let's empower these people, let's help these people, let's build something, let's do something progressive for the community.
Okay.
And let's not just do it for a celebratory fashion of the beef. Basically, same thing how Akademiks is alluding to here.
Do we know he's not doing that? That'd be my beef.
We do know that PG Lang teamed up with Tim, what's Tim's company? Free Lunch, the people that threw the Not Like Us event and stream. And they donated around $200,000 to shelters and foundations in general in that area. And they helped Kai Cenat when Kai Cenat gave back to the community in Compton as well. They helped him like organize it, like, oh, come here, do it here. So there's been instances of him giving back publicly. But Kendrick Lamar doesn't have to do nothing necessarily publicly. He can do something behind the scenes. He doesn't have to, etc. I would like him to, don't get me wrong. I would love if all these, especially a Kendrick Lamar builds a school, a black school or black-owned school in Compton. He has the money and resources to the connections to make it happen. Does he have to? He doesn't have to. I would love him to do that, right? He's an artist. And I think that every artist speaks through their art in their own way. His impact in culture is his music. Whatever that leads other people to do and create off of that is enough. Is enough. That's his purpose in his life. Now, it will seem hypocritical if he, let's say, quote unquote, ignores the hood, disappears again, doesn't do nothing again. Is he gonna do that? I don't think so. Especially after this, because he knows he's gonna look crazy. I would assume he's gonna know that he's gonna look crazy if he just by the own people of the Compton, they're gonna call him out like, bro.
I'm gonna call him out too if he doesn't drop.
Yeah, like
anything.
where the fuck you been? Ever since the Not Like Us, the Drake shit, you ain't been back. Like that's what you did. You just forgot about us. You had us at the pop out show and that's it. Blah blah blah.
Did you ever watch that podcast video with his boy who's a Crip? I think he's a rapper. It was during the whole like Drake made the Money Trees line.
Oh, I think it was Problem.
Yeah, and he's like, yo, that nigga puts money on niggas' books. That nigga does events all year round. That nigga holds it down for everybody. I think, again, like, I don't need a nigga to tell me he's doing something. Just go do it. That's between you and God. You guys will figure it out. That's just me though.
Should he give West Coast people features? Should we get West Coast artists getting features from Kendrick Lamar? He wants to be Mr. West Coast right now. Should these newer acts receive feature collaborations, bigger, more cosigns from Kendrick Lamar than just the pop out?
If the artist is cheeks, no.
They gotta deserve it too, right?
Yeah.
Do you think he would be okay with the features he'd give?
Are you happy with these half-ass Drake features?
Took Kendrick 4 years to make an album because he said he couldn't write music he liked. You think he's just gonna give features he doesn't like? Just because it might pop?
Yeah.
That's the question. Like, I get where Ak is coming from, but in the same breath, it's like Drake is like a commercial act. Like, he's just producing for the monetary gain, for the numbers. Kendrick puts a large emphasis on his art and what it sounds like. So it's like, are we gonna force a nigga to drop some shit he don't want to drop?
Yeah.
Just because, like, that's my question for the room. Is the standard of number one, is it dropping consistently and having hits? Is that what it is? Is that what makes you number one?
No, not solely that, but that plays a huge role into it. Because I don't think it's just solely the best rapper, right? The person that can rap the best. Because at that point, it would be, one can argue, Eminem, right? He's extremely lyrical, right? He has bars on top of bars. Lil Wayne. But no one's talking about them or having them in that discussion right now. It's always been the three-headed monster. Kendrick, Drake, J. Cole. For our generation, at least, always has been the three-headed monster. Always. Right? You can argue for like 10 years now. People always back then wanted to put Big Sean into it, right?
Big Sean's a
Hell
good-ass
no.
rapper.
Hell no. Not right now. He's good. He's always been good. He's one of the, we used to be one of my favorites growing up. But Big Three? Hell no, right? You need, no. Wale, no. But the argument's always been these big three.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that by default, consistency and being number one, charting, etc., is a part of it. And it happens by default.
Yeah.
If Kendrick Lamar drops, he could drop a fucking fart song tomorrow.
Yeah.
It might just go number one because he's Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah.
He has the popularity by default. Right? So, and I'm pretty sure he's not against it. He just does it at his own pace. He just came off a tour. He did a tour, right? Internationally, sold out everywhere, going crazy, breaking numbers, records, right? So he knows that he's a big star. He says he's number one, you know. So I think he knows that it's just a matter of Drake is not as artistic as Kendrick Lamar, so Drake has to be more consistent in his style of art that he does. He's pop star guy, so you need more consistency. You know, in the pop star. Pop stars would drop all the fucking time. You gotta be consistent. You gotta be out here. You gotta be in the presence. You know what I'm saying? You gotta keep it up. Kendrick Lamar doesn't have to because, you know, I've recently felt like he needed to because it's like, bro, where the fuck you been?
Nah, yeah, we remember.
I was calling him out for like 2 years straight, 3 years straight. Then he gave us Mr. Morale the Big Steppers, and I still kept calling him out after that because I'm like, that was good, but it wasn't top one, fuck the top five level. We need that. Where's that? Then this beef gave me that. Like that, not like us. That's top five. Fuck the top five level. That's number one energy. I like that. Whereas the album of that might be coming, right? It is coming from what I know and hear. It's coming. But there's also a TDE compilation album. Maybe we get the West Coast artists on the TDE compilation album.
Yeah.
Might be that. We already got the Black Panther album. They're capable of producing a compilation project.
Yeah.
That could be Kendrick give back to the West Coast. Let's put the whole West Coast on the TDE album. It could happen, but then it might take away from TDE shine.
Yeah.
Maybe they don't want to do that.
My thing is, like, at the level we see Drake, like that frequency, can you ever imagine a world where you hear Kendrick that much? What the?
You wouldn't want to.
I feel like it would just.
You might not want to because people are already getting tired of Not Like Us. I'm not necessarily tired of it.
I'm not tired of it.
I'm not tired of it. I think it's a great ass song, one of the best songs of all time. I don't think I'm tired of it, but you see people already arguing that they're tired of it.
It's because, bro, think about it. What the fuck is he gonna rap about?
Who?
Kendrick. If he dropped as much as Drake. Fucking bitches, you have a wife and children. You're lying. What can he take from? He's boring. Like, whether we want to admit it or not, the nigga's boring. But it's okay. Like, his life was insane, so he finally turned boring. This is his rest. But think about it. Yo, Drake at one point was dropping every fucking week, bro. It was insane. This nigga was just dropping music after music. Can you imagine Kendrick doing that ever?
I think he's capable.
But what is he gonna rap about?
Because the thing is, like, these albums be long, right? Like, he can do shorter albums and be more consistent. He could drop a 10-track album once a year. I think he's capable of doing that.
But he likes conceptual albums because he has a purpose in those projects. So, like,
that's the thing. So we're never gonna get him be consistent.
That's kind of like why I'm like at this point with him. I'm like, I don't want you to be number one. You can't be number one.
But I think he wants that because of the video, the performance. I think that's what he's trying to lead into.
Get ready to start rapping about 21-year-olds, my brother.
Speaking of getting tired of Not Like Us, people are getting tired of it online. We have Benny X, Drake affiliate, producer for Yeet, producer for Drake. He said that Serena Williams at the ESPYs was corny. He's getting tired and played out. Serena Williams, she used to date Drake for a while, right? This is his ex-girlfriend, famous, one of the best athletes of all time, the best tennis player of all time, a legend. She's from Compton, California as well. Kendrick Lamar shouted her out on Not Like Us. Nigga, you better not bring up Serena. That's what he says, right? Nigga, better not bring up Serena.
Yeah.
Drake, on the Her Loss album, spoke about Serena Williams' husband. Taking a shot at Serena Williams' husband.
Making fun of him because he went to hibachi or some shit.
Yeah.
My bad, bro.
Yeah.
My bad, bro. My bad. We don't got fucking money like you, bitch.
White on white crime.
Oh, my God.
Taking a shot at Serena Williams out of nowhere on that album, right? He still seems to be like a bitter ex-boyfriend. So I think that Serena Williams is justified in making her fun jokes at him, but this is what she did.
And if I've learned anything this year, is that none of us, not a single one of us, not even me, should ever pick a fight with Kendrick Lamar. They not like us. They not like us. They not like
It's the Crip Walk. She is from Compton, right? Then she does another joke.
Make your hometown not like you. The next time Drake sits courtside at a Raptors game, they're gonna Forrest Gump him. Sight's taken. They not like us. They not like us.
Right? And then there's another clip, I think it was somewhere else, that she was being interviewed and then they were playing the song and she was like, it's the song of the summer, hit of the summer. Which I already assumed she was going to feel this way, right?
Yeah.
But then her, and also there's layers because Drake also hosted the ESPYs, right? He was a former ESPY host and he's made jokes of people at the ESPYs. So he definitely probably was tapped in watching the ESPYs. He's an ESPYs host alumni, right? We got Serena Williams hosting the ESPYs doing this and then shouting out Drake, dissing Drake. But, and in the Compton connection, I'm not really shocked by it. Do I think that it's corny, etc.? I don't. I think it's
what they do.
It's
they make fun of whatever's.
Yeah, it's supposed to be hosting jokes,
at that point.
awkward jokes.
No, these are terrible jokes.
Yeah,
it just so happens that
part of this bit.
They dated.
Yeah, they dated. That's the thing. It's like crazy. It's like an ex-girlfriend. He has to feel like, oh shit, my ex-girlfriend doing.
But
this.
he does the same shit. He does the same shit about every single ex-girlfriend. It's like
they got real
always
beef over that though. That's what the freaking.
He's really mad that
common beef is about.
He's really mad that that her husband did hibachi for her birthday.
Bro, it's because they actually dated. Like that's why him and Common beef.
There's videos of her at his. Oh, right here we have at his crib. This is her dancing around at Drake's crib. Doing her thing. People dig up shit all the time, bro. I saw this, like, I forgot this even fucking happened.
Yeah,
and they're making fun of her dancing.
I think I've seen that originally on World Star.
People like Drake's ex being messy.
My thing is, bro, is like, that joke probably was like spiteful. Like she has some animosity towards him over the years because of everything that's happened. But again, Vic is right. It's the fucking ESPYs. Who gives a fuck? Like, why are you pressing it?
Famous photo of her and him making out.
Yeah. Nah, that
Bro,
was
Drake's
just-
roster's crazy.
Easy.
The fact that he was with Serena Williams is insane, bro.
He's a sniper.
I don't know why he didn't marry her, but it's because it's Drake, right? He might not marry nobody in his life, but God bless. That's like a God bless. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to. You know what I'm saying? That shit's just crazy. That's.
Someone said any host would make a not like us joke. It's coming at the Grammys too, probably.
It's on par with the time.
Yeah.
We have to realize Not Like Us is about to be maybe 2 months since the song dropped. It hasn't been a third of the year, a fourth of the year. It's still is recent. It's still recent. It's just the impact was the impact. So people are gonna be like, oh, whatever, you know.
It's been a long 2 months.
Oh, this is
that's
our
why.
family right here.
Oh my God, that is a white man. I know
Bro,
it's-
listen, love is love, and these people
That
are
loves hibachi.
You know,
that loves hibachi. Yo, I'm gonna let y'all know, when niggas get rich, I'm still going to McDonald's, and y'all gonna see me there eating, and I'm not gonna care.
my
For
thing is
sure.
Serena's a fucking legend, bro.
For sure.
So no matter what, Drake is whatever, make the jokes. You used to date her, bro. Get over it. But it makes for content. I think Drake does a lot of that shit on purpose to make people, to make people just talk and to clickbait people in his raps, get attention. Amber Rose seen at the at the Republican National Convention. Oh shit! Let's see. Is she there right now talking?
Labor law
Or she was
must be
talking a bit ago.
reformed. Americans vote for a union, but can never get
At
a
what point did
union
Amber Rose
contract.
come out?
At this convention,
Oh, they mentioned it in the chat, but
political
I didn't.
unrest.
I didn't think it was
we
important.
missed it by a
so-
couple seconds.
This is where I belong.
Let's see what
Meeting so many of
Amber Rose said.
my Donald Trump, president of the United Liberals.
They got the baddies, bro. Donald Trump got the baddies on his side. Amber Rose seen at the RNC, walking out.
It's funnier than a little pump did it.
Half of the people that don't even know who she is.
Yes, they would. Yo, the way they would judge her if they did.
My name is Amber Rose. I'm a model and entrepreneur. Thank you. But most importantly, I'm a mother. My whole world revolves around providing for my children, keeping them safe, and giving them an opportunity for a better life. That's something that unites all American parents, whether we're Republicans, Democrats, conservatives, or liberals. We all want a better country for our children.
Mother and entrepreneur is hilarious.
But I'm here tonight
Yes,
to
she
tell
is.
you, no matter
They're
your
not- they're not
political
lying- they're not
background,
lying.
that the
Could've
best
been
chance we have to give our babies a better life is to elect Donald Trump President of the United States.
I wonder if they know each other. Oh, look at Tucker Carlson right there.
Now you may be wondering why I'm up here telling you this. I'm no politician and I don't want to be, but I do care about the truth. And the truth is that the media has lied to us about Donald Trump.
I fucking hate that tattoo.
I think it's her son's name, right? Bash.
I know this because for a long time I believed those lies, so I'm here to set the record straight. The first person I knew who supported Donald Trump was my father.
Damos la
I
barra.
was shocked.
Is that Rochi?
My entire family is racially diverse.
It's like Rochi. That's
And I
Rochi.
believe the left-wing
Oh,
propaganda that Donald Trump was a racist. My father said, "No, he's not, Amber. What are you talking about?" And when I insisted, he said, "Prove it." So to prove my father wrong, I did my research and looked into all things Donald Trump.
I gotta get off Google.
People have to do their research. I watched all the rallies, and I started meeting so many of you, his red hat wearing supporters. I realized Donald Trump and his supporters don't care if you're black, white, gay, or straight. It's all.
Oh, it skipped there. It skipped there. Let me skip
Vance
to them.
tonight for opening my eyes. He served over 20 years in the U.S. military. Thank you for your service, Dad.
Dad's there.
Where's he at? I love you, Dad.
I think her dad's black, right? Her mom's white, I believe.
I love you so much. Thank you. When I met the president and Melania for the first time, he was kind and generous and funny as hell. Very funny. The First Lady was gracious and smart with a smile that will brighten up any room. If you're watching this tonight, you know our country is in trouble. Just like me. When you go to the store and buy food for your family, you're shocked. When you fill up your gas tank, you're pissed. I know I am.
Well, she's been on this for a while. Her IG's full with him.
Really?
I've never gone to IG, so I don't know.
We were safer,
Wow.
wealthier, and stronger.
Talking about
A vote for Donald Trump
Biden got
is a
ate the
vote
fuck
to
up
put
last night.
money back in our pockets and good food on our kids' plates. Yes. Or, as Trump would say, it's a vote to make America great again. Thank you so much.
this is recent though.
He tapped the guy. Trump tapped the guy next to him. He said, "She did good. She did good. Very good. She did good."
Let us pray.
Is a pastor
In the
there?
name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit.
That's a Catholic
Amen.
father.
Almighty God, you have given us this good land as our
We got a
heritage.
black family photo up here.
Grant that we remember your generosity and constantly do your will.
Do they do this at the RNC, like pray and everything? Is this
Yeah.
typical?
Yeah, it is.
I've never watched one.
In the port,
I don't think. the
Listen,
Dems
man,
do,
Amber Rose has a right to do whatever she wants to politically, but it's
no,
very,
of course.
it's gonna be shocking and impactful because it's like Amber Rose involved in politics in general. Like, what the fuck, right?
How much you think they paid her?
That's the thing, right? I think it has to be a financial play because it's huge for their base to see her there because it's going to get our attention. The
Yeah.
millennials, Amber Rose, right? Also, it could maybe be a fuck you maybe to her ex, right?
Yeah.
Kanye. Because she called him crazy for running, and she was the first one to come out and say, like, don't vote for him, etc. About why would he run for president? She was the first one, like, doing interviews talking about it.
Yeah.
And then now she's going for Trump. And maybe she's formed a relationship with Trump. Maybe she's known Trump, right? She was a celebrity for a while. Trump has always been a celebrity, damn near since the day he was born.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they have a relationship in the past, hanging out. Who fucking knows?
I asked because I remember listening to the Joe Budden pod like a couple days ago, and he was talking about the BET stuff, and him and Melissa Ford hinted at the fact that they've been reached out. I don't know by which side, but them niggas is offering a bag, bro. Yo,
That's
Vic,
what I'm hearing.
them niggas is offering a bag. It's probably both sides. They got a bag.
You trying to get one of the bags or something?
I have integrity.
Hell yeah, I'll take fucking back.
Nah, I'd rather
I don't give a
starve
fuck.
than
I
than
don't
support
care.
one of these clowns.
I don't
God
care
bless.
what side it is. Be like, yo, vote him. Give me that bag.
We have Noriega from Drink Champs
Bought a
also
bag.
going viral with this tweet
Bag.
talking about the Kendrick Lamar and Drake beef. He says, "I predict Kendrick and Drake squash it and eventually make one of the greatest hip hop records of all time."
Man,
Noriega speaks on this.
Clearly, he's been listening to what I've been saying.
I think that this is possible. I think there's many possibilities. And I think this is one of them. Why? Because Kendrick Lamar, whether his fans want to admit it or not, there is a sense of respect for what Drake has done in his career. Because that's why he sees him as a contemporary. He sees him as someone to battle against.
Yeah.
If he didn't give a fuck about him, he wouldn't even have responded or dissed him in the first place. He stepped up to the plate. He wanted to go and do the challenge, and he won. Right? Drake the same way. Drake responded. Not like us dropped. Won the battle. Drake still responded the day after. Now, it was some bullshit in a sense where it's like looking at it retrospectively, could have been way better, should have been a crazier record, but he did respond within 24 hours, right? He dropped The Heart Part 6. So, no matter what we want to say, there is a sense of respect for both of them as far as when they see each other as people in hip hop in the industry. Now, what I will say is, I feel like Drake did look down upon Kendrick Lamar when he was trying to little bro him. You know, I feel like he tried to little bro him. In his responses, you can kind of tell. He literally said it in like one of the songs. You're nowhere near the top 5. Like, Travis got you wiped down. SZA got you wiped down. It's like, what are you mentioning SZA in a top 5, top 3 conversation? We're talking about rap here, bro. But I guess he's like, oh, you're not as hot as them. They're bigger artists than you. What? Okay. He was looking down upon Kendrick. Underestimated
you're
him.
not the hottest person on your label. I think that was the part when you brought up SZA.
Underestimated him. And look what we got. Drake fucked up. But is there a future of them squashing it and making music? I think that there is. They have a mutual friend, J. Cole. J. Cole stepped out of the beef. That's a mutual friend that we know of. Can we name another? Maybe, maybe not. We thought YG. I don't know about YG no more, right? DeMar DeRozan. J. Cole has not been seen in a club dancing to Not Like Us. He's not been, he didn't retweet any of the Drake songs. He's been on his neutral side.
That nigga's riding a bike and on the beach.
So, there's a future of this happening. There's a future of this happening. This is after Nore this weekend. He interviewed Problem and DJ Quick, West Coast artists. And I'm pretty sure they covered the Drake and Kendrick beef. For him to say this after that interview, though, might be very telling. Maybe he knows something behind the scenes.
Yeah, maybe he heard something.
You
think Drake's willing to put his pride to the side?
He did it with Kanye.
I think he would. You know why? That's a way to overcome the narrative of the pedophile shit.
Yeah.
Let's get past this.
Yeah.
Like I said, there's a way he can diss him back and just be like dissing him, but being like acknowledging the fact that he beat you. Yeah, I took that L, but whatever, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? I underestimated you. He could turn into a flyweight where it won't come off like a bitch. Because him posting looks more bitchy than him rather dissing him in a song or making a song about it. He can make a hit record on some white flag shit. That's a hit record. Niggas will be like, damn, this nigga's good at what he does, though. But this Instagram caption is just going to keep people like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, you trolling? Stop with the trolling. Is it going to happen anytime soon? I don't think so. I think it might be a year or two from now. I don't think it's going to happen this year. But it would be amazing. And it would be some of the best rap music probably ever. Or maybe not. Because Drake and Kanye got together, and look what we got.
They never made a song.
Yes, they did.
What song?
On the fucking, is it on COB? Or is that Drake and Cudi? That's Drake and Kid Cudi. But they do have a song together. I forgot what album is on. Drake and Kanye.
Yeah, trash.
No, yeah, he's on More Life.
But that's
the last time they made a song together.
More Life.
Yeah, that nasty ass song. The Glow song.
Yeah, Glow. Watch out for me, I'm about to glow. Production's hard.
Yeah.
I fuck with it.
Terrible song.
Not one of the greatest hip-hop records of all time. And also, Kendrick and Drake have made some of the greatest hip-hop records of all time. Poetic Justice.
You think they're going to have a Jay-Z and
Fucking Problems.
and Nas moment?
I don't know, man.
Didn't they make a song together to squash their beef? Yeah, they made Black American. No, Black Republican. That's
Black
what
Republican.
it was.
But then they also did that. Weren't they on the on God? No, not God did. They had another song that was like a posse cut, multiple people on it, thinking Nas and Jay-Z. I might be wrong. But Black Republican wasn't even. It was kind of mid.
It was a moment though.
But it was a moment. It was a moment. But we shall see. You know, if you guys had any odds, would you guys bet on this happening? Would you put your money on this?
You go first.
I've been said it. People say I'm crazy. You want to know why I think?
Why?
He did it with Kanye.
That's
it was this whole murder beef, the whole like.
But then they fell off. But then Kanye is also schizophrenic, manic.
Hit the block, cut the lights, blah 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 blah. Talking about pretty much bodying his shit, and then they fell off again.
Yeah,
it's possible.
They did the whole.
Only reason people don't think that is because of the fact that Kendrick Lamar is like, he's not Kanye. He doesn't have mental issues. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, but it'll happen.
Famous meme now. Famous video. Jonathan Majors, famous actor, and his new girlfriend Meagan Good. Right. Meagan Good has done a lot of movies. Let me be more specific. Meagan Good has done multiple movies and has played the love interest of Michael Ealy, famous actor. Right. Michael Ealy was seen meeting and seeing Meagan Good, hugging Meagan Good with Jonathan Majors, and this is how it went. She picked him up. He picked her up.
Oh hell no.
Thing is, too, is like he didn't even dap him up or anything.
Yo, did he not dap him up?
No. He said, let's take a picture.
Hell no. Oh, he fucked it.
And look at that stare she's giving him right here, though. Watch. See that stare?
Yeah. Like, bro.
Like, what are you doing with your glasses? You mad?
Relax. It ain't.
He's like, yo, you trying to have me catch another case right now?
But he did hug him. I mean, not hug him. He did dap him up, but they cut it out, but then they showed it. But I think it doesn't really, it makes a difference, but not a huge difference.
It does.
Not a huge, nigga.
You
Look
think
at
he
the way-
knows?
I don't want
Bro,
no
look
man.
at the way
I don't want no man hugging my
she's-
girl like that.
She had to hold her hat from falling off. She said, what type of laugh?
I'm gonna let y'all niggas know.
Whoa! What type of laugh is that?
Look at that nigga. He's like, she did what?
And then
she laughed how?
Her kicks, her kicking the air.
Nah, you're not making my girl kick the air.
Even Gunna in the back looking awkward.
Is that
actually Gunna?
No.
I look like retired Cam Newton.
That's disrespectful,
bro.
And then if you guys never watched The Intruder?
No.
It was viral movie years ago with Dennis Quaid. But yeah, they played a love interest together.
Oh, he hit. And this nigga knows.
Yeah, The Intruder.
You really want this place, don't you?
I do.
Welcome to Foxglove.
I think there was like a sex scene in here.
No, there isn't, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, nah, this nigga fucked.
And Think Like a Man. They both in Think Like a Man too. I think that they were there because I think it was a new Tyler Perry movie premiering. They may be both in it too.
It's hard. It's dangerous.
Yo, Vic.
But they have a history. They they've known each other for I think decades at this point,
So let's say you're a guy that your girl has slept with,
or a
pulls
decade
up,
at least. My bad.
pulls up and hugs her in that manner, and you know that this nigga had slept with your shorty. What are you doing? Because the way he's reacting, it looks like he knows.
But is this cheating?
Nah, that's like 4 bodies. That was like 4 bodies.
Is that cheating?
That was like 4 bodies. Yo, she slept with like 4 different niggas right there. Bro, I'm gonna show y'all what she just
That's
did.
disrespectful. It's not. I don't consider that cheating.
No, it is cheating.
But they could be brother-sister vibes.
Nigga. Yo, she's kicking the air, Marloon. Nigga, that nigga stretched her. What are you talking about, bro?
Michael Ealy is a handsome man.
That's a beautiful nigga.
Yeah.
That nigga got great eyes. Nigga, when he was on top of her with his hand on her throat, all she saw was this nigga's eyes.
That shit was crazy. But I don't think if I were to be in that type of predicament,
I'm grabbing my girl out that nigga's hands.
I'm rushing out of the building with her. I'm running out of there, and I would, and maybe I would have to go back in.
Out at the major.
You were just running?
I'll run out of there, put it in the car, and I'll go back inside and grab him and be like, let's have a conversation real quick.
You gotta hide your girl before you start?
Be like, there's awkward energy here. Just to clear the air in private, talk to him and talk to him in the bathroom or something, in the stall. Maybe sit him down on the toilet. Be like, you fuck my girl? You ever fucked her? I know you guys done the movies together, but I feel like he has to know, right?
That's what I'm saying, Vic. I see. It looks like he
if
knows.
they've done or not. I would imagine, but then it's like you shouldn't be asking your girlfriend like
You wouldn't ask your girl her bodies?
No, never. I don't care about
That was middle school, high school shit.
No. I don't say the number. I mean more like if I'm around a nigga you slept with, tell me so I know.
Well,
because you know how
in their
niggas be.
situation, they're in the movie industry, the Hollywood, so maybe they might have that conversation of like, hey babe, I'm gonna do a movie with this guy, and by the way, we have had whatever in the past. We dated a bit for a while.
That's what I'm saying.
But Meagan Good was celibate for a while with her ex-husband, because for religious reasons. She may be celibate now.
Maybe.
You know what I'm saying? Just because she's an attractive girl, she's one of the most beautiful women of all time. I'll tell you this much. Meagan Good, I had a huge crush of her growing up. I've always loved Meagan Good. She's beautiful. She's actually a decent actress as well. She's not bad. I think she's better than a lot of people play her out to be. As far as her fucking around, doesn't necessarily mean that just because she's attractive, like she slept with all these actors, etc. You know.
No, of course.
But people do get creepy and weird in Hollywood. Does not deny that. But She has a history of being religious and being very celibate. They might have kept the professional. To be honest, they're better off keeping a professional as actors because if you fuck another man that you're acting with multiple times, you think it's not going to cause friction and tension in the future in other roles in movies?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now, don't get me wrong, it has happened. People have met on set. Mila Kunis and Ashton Kutcher, the 70s show, they're married now together. They've met, right? They've always, people meet on set and find love on set. But I don't know. It's never been a public relationship, Michael Ealy and her.
My thing is
that shit was awkward though. It's just awkward. It's fucking awkward.
We'll
Let's just
never
be
know.
honest.
We'll never know. But what I know is this: if I'm in that situation where we are around a nigga you slept with and you don't tell me, and now you kick in the air, you giggling in that nigga's arms, and that nigga was stroking you at one point in your life,
it's up.
Yeah, it's up. It's up for both of y'all. Cause I feel like your girl should tell you, yo, by the way, that nigga right there, yeah.
Boxed my shit out.
Because you think I want to look like Drewski, nigga? Nigga just dap you on something. You got a great girl. I'm like, wait a minute. How do you know? Nigga, like, what are we talking about? Nigga, you know for a fact you would want your girl to tell you straight up, yo, like, the nigga that's walking over here, yeah.
Wait, they just said that the Donald Trump fell asleep at the convention. No.
To the wheel.
How can I even? It's not letting me replay. I think they stopped. They stopped the link and put it back up. Yeah, probably because he fell asleep. But they said he fell asleep though.
You got more.
Let me just look it up right here on X.
You got more going on, or because now I'm dipping.
Trump sleep. Hold up.
Yeah, it's already 11:02.
Well, there's a photo right there. Him sleeping.
he pulled the sleepy Biden.
He's tired, bro. He's probably on antibiotics too from the shot. You never know. If it was that serious, they probably put him on meds. He's fell asleep.
I'm telling you, it's Reagan 2.0.
Damn.
God bless America.
Falling asleep, man.
I remember what happened in Reagan's second term.
God bless.
His administration turned up.
That's crazy. Why is there porn on my phone, bro? Oh, a porn star just followed me? Corn star? God bless. NCAA 25 is back after 14 years. Well, 10 years,
playing.
a decade later.
Something's playing.
Oh my God, is it the thing? Oh, I thought it was the corn. I'm about to say, bro. That shit just popped up on my phone. Is it on my laptop?
Probably.
Stop now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It was corn.
NCAA is back. People are talking about the game. It dropped today. I'm going to try to download it. I think I have the EA Sports thing. I might be able to play it for free. Well, not free, part of the membership. But that game came out today. People have been waiting for it forever. It's a football, college football video game. It was better than Madden back then, in my opinion. The way that it played, it was just way better than Madden. So it's back.
People tell me right now it's better than Madden.
Shit.
Just off a day of playing, yeah.
We're going to see what happens there. Messi, we saw Messi get injured, and he was crying at the actual fucking match. Let's see right here. After having to be subbed out, taken out of the game from the injury. He was crying here. Argentina versus Colombia, Copa America, USA 2024.
He was pissed, bro.
Pissed off.
He was so mad. When he walked out, he took out his shoe and he slammed that shit on the floor.
You know, and if you look at Messi's actual injury, look at this shit. For those who haven't seen it. The size of a goddamn golf ball. Not golf ball. I would say tennis ball. Literally the size of a tennis ball on his ankle. That looks like it hurts forever. That's not going away anytime soon. But Copa America happened. What was your recap real quick, Marlon? You said you watched it? You watched the whole match?
I had it playing. I didn't focus on the whole match. I just, when it started getting spicy, I was like looking at it. It was a crazy ass game though.
Was it one goal?
Yeah, it was one goal. It was a crazy ass game. Honestly, Colombia was pressuring a lot, like a lot. It was Di Maria's last Copa America, so that was very, very heartwarming as well, especially when he got subbed out. You know, he was like crying too, because he's like, yo, like, it's the last one. It was a crazy ass game. The moment I saw my boy Messi fall, And I was like, damn, that's it, bro. That's it. He's gonna get taken out. They took him out, and they fouled him like 2 or 3 times after he got injured. And then he went on a chase, and that's when he fell. And he's like, bro, like I can't do it no more. So he got subbed out. It went into extra time. There was multiple occasions when Colombia almost scored. Had me nervous. But then, you know, they came up at, I think, minute, what was it? Like minute 116. Yeah, like 116, I think. That's when they scored. And there was a lot of fouling after that. A lot of people getting angry. And then, obviously, let's not even talk about all the fans and shit like that paid outrageous numbers.
Jesus Christ.
And weren't even able to get in, so it's crazy.
Yeah, fans paid thousands of dollars for tickets, right? And weren't able to get in. This is the second Copa America that they've had in America. Huge game at the Hard Rock Stadium, I believe, right? That's in Miami, Florida, I want to say. And these are some of the clips here. We have fans sneaking in. And eventually they had to shut down the entrance. Look at this, is crazy. There was arrest made. There's people sneaking in through the air vents. People literally were sneaking in through the air vents.
No.
Air vents to the game.
This is Copa America.
Getting in for free, right? They lost control completely. There's a man, I think, getting arrested or chased by a cop. They had no chance on him until right there.
A random person helped.
Of course, it was a Colombia fan helping. I love Colombia, by the way.
Is it that serious though? Would you try to, if you see people sneaking into the game, would you try to sneak in with them?
Fuck yeah.
If I don't have tickets, yeah.
Fuck yeah, bro.
I mean, people. I used to, when I was younger, teenage days, used to sneak into the movie theater. Used to watch extra movies for free.
That's easy.
I've never snuck
All you
into like
gotta
a
do is
music
buy
festival.
one ticket and just be there the whole day.
I never snuck into a music festival or video game.
That movie gonna be there tomorrow. Messi ain't, bro.
That's a fact.
No, that's a fact. That's right.
I'm getting in there, bro.
But this is crazy though, right? Because now they're saying since FIFA World Cup's coming to America, it's gonna be a situation where they have to heighten the actual security more than ever before, more than they expected.
100%.
Because this is an example how crazy this shit's gonna get. Because they're gonna come to Rhode Island.
I'm saving up for the ticket already.
Massachusetts. We're gonna see some.
They're
of
not
the shit
coming to
in
Rhode Island. They're gonna be in Mass.
They're gonna be in Mass.
No, but they're staying. They're gonna have people stay here. They're saying teams are gonna stay here, hotels here.
There were Europeans criticizing us. I guess in Europe they have 3 checkpoints for like tickets, so you have to get your tickets checked 3 times, and like the line begins much further than the stadium.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Like there were people from like Barcelona talking about it on Twitter. People from like Germany and shit. Like they're like,
Yeah,
no,
I mean,
that's not how that works over here.
No.
Listen, man, they just gotta do better. They gotta be able to try to maybe not allow resale on these tickets. They gotta be more strict. Do something to circumvent this type of situation. But at the same time, Messi's a legend, and people are very passionate about the country. So these teams represent countries. People are gonna do what they're gonna do.
I'll have the same injury as Messi, and I'll still find a way to get in there.
Bro, listen.
Real talk.
I'm not gonna lie. If there was a way for me to sneak into a LeBron James, even especially peak LeBron James versus the fucking Celtics, like the big 3 versus KG, and you can sneak in, I'm gonna make a way. I'm gonna make my way in. I'm gonna make my way in.
Nigga, I'm hiding under a fat white person.
You know what I'm saying? Jay Prince made a post, and he came at Cameron and Mase after they having a back and forth with Shakur Stevenson. Shakur Stevenson, the boxer, had the fight that everyone called boring, but he was sensitive about it, didn't like that, and he was gumming at people on Twitter. He kept tweeting about it. He went on rants, and at one point he had a back and forth between Cameron and Mase on their show, It Is What It Is. Then Jay Prince said, Cam and Mase, I will take all his shots and take all his bets. I'm Shakur's manager, and I'll handle all his business outside of the ring. Cameron and Mase went off. They said this.
When you're dealing with older people, they're the last to know that things have changed. We not your little niggas. Like, the way you talking, I don't get what you mean. We're not your little niggas. Like, for real, all that big homie stuff, that's for little niggas. Little niggas have big homies. We're not little niggas, so we don't even respect big homies.
Mase said it exactly. You 60, nigga. You 60. What is you talking about? What are you, bro? I lost mad respect for you because I used to have mad respect for you. When you had Shakur with you, when you line young boy NBA up, yo Puff, yo niggas seem like he runs and tell niggas yo Puff.
Oh, he's talking about the Kendrick beef right
Seem
here.
like he runs to Kendrick and didn't say anything to Kendrick Lamar about the Drake situation because anytime Drake has a
Very valid points from them, right? Jay Prince, we've spoken about it on here before, where it's a sense of he's an OG, people get scared of him, and he has legendary status of things he's done in the past, allegedly in the streets, a big figure. But he should let Shakur Stevenson, in my opinion, fight his own battles. He's a boxer. People didn't like his fight. He's your boxer. It was boring. Tell him to be more entertaining, or just let him do his own thing. You as, I guess he said he's a manager, right? Boxing manager. To come at Mase and Cameron, basically threaten them, right? He's like, I'm taking the bets and fights. What does that mean? Are you gonna fight them? Is Jay Prince gonna put on? Is he gonna fight Cameron and Mase?
Over an opinion, bro.
Over an opinion that everyone felt online?
Yeah, y'all gassed
Ridiculous.
that nigga up, bro.
Ridiculous, right? And then people get scared to even talk about this shit because it's Jay Prince. We can't talk about Jay Prince. And for those who don't remember, Shakur Stevenson was there the night that Takeoff passed away. Remember?
Yeah.
Takeoff, Quavo, Shakur Stevenson was there randomly. People were like, "What the fuck? Shakur Stevenson's here." Shakur Stevenson was there. So some people say he might have saw the shooter. He might have saw what happened. He witnessed the murder of Takeoff. So there's a lot of allegiance and ties when it comes to the street shit and Jay Prince. But Cameron and Mase, I think that they have their right to respond, especially after that post by Jay Prince. Shakur is doing interviews, basically threatening them, like he wants to fight them, etc. Cameron and Mase are rappers that are now podcasters, broadcasters. Why they're not boxers? Go fight a boxer. Go fight Tank and lose. That's what's probably gonna happen. Go fight Tank and lose because you want to fight Tank so bad. Do that and lose. It's not gonna happen, bro. And we watched the fight.
Yeah, we watched the last like 2 rounds. That shit was terrible. He could have knocked him out so many times. And then got pillow hands there, right?
It was boring. It was boring. That's just a fact, you know. But people gotta reality's reality. Jay Prince, you need a reality check. But then allegedly, let me not. Bro, I don't want to have beef with these people. You know what I'm saying? You never know, bro. I'm scared of these big gangsters. These was it Rap-A-Lot?
No, I'm gonna just call Mase.
Yeah, call Cameron and Mase to save us. And to end the podcast, Skip Bayless is leaving FS1. In a bombshell news breaking today, he's leaving as his role as a co-host on Undisputed. Could have predicted that months ago. That shit was a mess. Decent. They tried to save it. You know, you had some people on, some football players, some athletes on it. You tried to save it, did not work. Nothing could beat when it comes to the fact of Shannon Sharp being Shannon Sharp. You needed him, didn't work out. Shannon Sharp's now doing better by himself. Shout out to Shannon Sharp. Eminem dropped his new album over the weekend, and Katy Perry is back with a brand new single. The Eminem album I think is actually pretty good. I would recommend people go check it out. It's a concept album. You had to listen to it from track 1 to the end, and supposedly there's an Easter egg. It's in reverse. The album theory is in reverse because it starts off with Tim as Slim Shady, eventually killing Slim Shady, and then becoming Marshall. It's actually in reverse. There's a whole theory that they broke it down. Eminem fans were able to hack it, in a sense, break the Da Vinci Code of the Death of Slim Shady album. I actually like that as a concept album. It's not like I played you guys that song, Brand New Dance. That's the only song I think is like basically replayable. Or Toby's actually pretty decent. Other than that, it's not an album you could just throw on shuffle, play. It's a concept album that you have to appreciate the concept, listen to the concept for. But it sounds like old Eminem. You heard it, you said it.
Yeah.
Sounds like old Slim Shady.
Yeah.
Sounds like I'm Slim Shady, man. I'm like the voice and everything. They're saying that there's rumors that there might have been AI that he used. That's how close to the old Eminem it sounded. He could have, and I wouldn't be necessarily against it. You know, but I know you guys are not even gonna listen to the album, so.
No, I already heard it.
For real?
Yeah, listen to it. No, I'm a Eminem fan. I don't like his new shit. It's bad.
You heard it from the beginning to end?
I heard like half of it. I didn't have time to finish it.
Nah,
my favorite song right now.
Go back and hear it, because it's a fucking concept album.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. Like, yo. But I still haven't finished it, so maybe if I finish it, it'll be better. JID song's still my favorite one right now.
Yes, Fuel. JID out-rapped Eminem.
Like crazy. It was bad. I was like, wow.
JID out-rapped Eminem.
I know.
That's crazy.
I get, Lil Wayne byproduct, bro.
Katy Perry's back.
That song's ass.
Not a good song. God bless Katy Perry. I watched Beverly Hills Cop on Netflix. Eddie Murphy's back with a new movie. Decades later, doing a sequel. Well, not a sequel, I guess. A sequel, but I guess it's the third or fourth Beverly Hills Cop. It was actually pretty good. It was better than Coming to America sequel. Netflix is giving Eddie Murphy a bag, and they're able to bring the IP back of Beverly Hills Cop, Coming to America. No, Coming to America, actually, my bad, was actually Amazon. My apologies. I believe it was Amazon Prime, not Netflix. But he did have a movie on Netflix. I forgot what it was called.
Yeah, because there's like a weak-ass photo of him that I saw the other day when someone...
He did a movie where we spoke about it that was on Netflix. I forgot what it was called.
Like holding a gun trying to look cool. I'm like, bro, you...
But yeah, that's the Beverly Hills Cop. I saw it. It was actually... It's a good movie. It's a good movie. I would recommend to watch it with your family. It's a good movie. His daughter's in it playing like a cop. She's acting in it, his daughter. It's a good movie. It's a good movie. That's all I'll say. Nothing crazy. You know what I'm saying? A lot of explosions, a lot of more money invested in Coming to America. It was good. But it's like, it's just, if you skip it, I wouldn't be mad at you. And I also started Dark Matter on Apple TV. A lot of dope shows on Apple TV. After so many people telling me to go watch it, Dark Matter is fucking crazy. I'm going to watch the season finale this week with Deja. That way I can give you guys a recap. And I think the season finale, The Boys. So next week I'll give you guys a full recap of the series and the season of The Boys and the series of Dark Matter. Apple TV seems to be, they're saying, the best place right now for TV shows and content. So check out the Apple TV shows. Dark Matter, though, almost gave me like a existential crisis last night. I was looking at it in this episode, bro.
Yeah, I got to check it out.
Fucked me up. I woke up fucked up from that episode. Makes you question life, but that's impactful art. Any last words? Anyone in the chat? Any last random breaking news?
You're gonna announce the thing?
Oh yes. Do that right now. Want me to do some of it and then you go on?
Yeah, that's fine.
So we have this week, Noel has, after months and months of working on it, a brand new show is premiering on the YouTube channel this week, fully funded and fully operated by Rhode Island's own Noel. It's going to be on the Club Ambition channel, network, and it's a show with a bunch of Rhode Island first-time acting, Rhode Island cast, Rhode Island producers, Rhode Island editors, and if you live in Rhode Island, pay attention to it. The promotion is going to start. Pay attention to the show and support it because it's independent, and there's going to be a lot of Rhode Island people in it, and you might see some familiar faces. So, and tell them what it's about, whatever you want to share right now, if you're comfortable sharing about it. Announce the name, everything if you want. I would do it all.
It's called The Unhinged Show. Whole concept behind it is it's a lot like Dave Chappelle, SNL. What was the other guy? The dude who did Borat.
Sacha Baron Cohen.
Sacha Baron Cohen. So it's that type of comedy where you're talking about social issues and highlighting them in a very comedic way. That's just one component, because for a lot of times, these comics do that and their message gets lost. People don't really understand it when they misinterpret it. So I wanted to incorporate a more on top of it, like a podcast piece where people can, specialists can come in, guests can come in, have a conversation with us, and really break down like what's going on with the topic matter. That's as much as I'm going to share because the whole rollout, we're going to be explaining everything. We're rolling until November. So, once we drop it, I hope we have your support and that you guys love it because like Vic said, it's Rhode Island based. Everything regarding it is Rhode Island, from the merch that we designed to the music that was made. to the production, to the editing, to the acting, everything was out of Rhode Island. I think I used like Massachusetts people twice. God bless. Yo, because some people just refuse to be in certain roles, and it's like, bro, like it's not that deep. But you're definitely gonna see familiar faces. So we dropped the first episode, part of the announcement rollout, this Thursday at 6 p.m.
There we have it. The Unhinged show coming this week, dropping this week with Rhode Island actors, a series officially on the Club Ambition Network. And we got a lot of other things coming soon. This was a pre-filmed, pre-recorded series that's going to be dropping every week for the next couple months. And I want to start planning properly, getting going the Rhode Island dating show for you guys. We're going to start working on that again. And I've been loving the balloon popping series I've been seeing online. So I want to do something along the lines of that, tying Rhode Island to it.
We're going to cause war.
And at the same time, being even more tasteful than the people that do the balloon popping. Maybe add some pre-interviews, give it more of a series feel. So it's coming. It's coming. 'Cause I love that balloon popping shit. I'm not gonna lie. I've been kind of weird about like these other concepts, but the balloon popping one feels generational.
It does.
So fucking simple. But then if we do our own professional way of doing it, I think it's gonna be something. So
I just can tell like a lot of the people who are in it are just doing it for clout, and that's what makes me mad. Like they're the way they're degrading women so they can get a moment.
Exactly. So if we had a real, you know what I'm saying, might get Marlon on there, but find some love.
Yo,
you know what I'm saying?
Find you a
I'm
There's
good.
a lot of girls in Rhode Island that want Mar.
I'm good.
So they might give him a chance to, you know what I'm saying?
Look at my face.
This nigga's crazy. We could also do job interviews.
I'm good.
What do you mean, like
with 5 niggas in a panel about to interview a nigga and they have balloons in their hand? I seen that on Twitter. That shit's hilarious.
Listen, if you guys want it, we're gonna get an episode for Marlon, an episode for Noel,
nigga said for me,
an episode for Edward. You know what really would be crazy?
What?
Episode for Eric.
Oh my God, that should be crazy.
Because Eric
would talk so much. Too.
Yo, Eric.
When girls start talking, be like, God bless.
Nah, listen. YI, what episode would be insane. But we love you all. Rhode Island to the world. Another episode, 145 episodes. We appreciate you all for tuning in. Another live stream this week. Club Mission Podcast. Cap. Thank you very much for the producers, the live viewers. If you're listening to us, watching us live, we appreciate you. Not take it for granted. Thank you very much. If you're new here, subscribe, hit that comment channel, share your opinion about everything. A lot to discuss this week, and we'll see you guys next week. Maybe with a special guest. We'll see. We'll see. Love you all. Thank you. They're going to love me for mine.